I don't know what the status is of the dude on the Howard Franklin Bridge, but I'm running a little late today. I mean, obviously, I'm here at 6 o'clock to start things up, but right when I was coming across and hitting kind of like the land portion on the St. Pete side, Froggy, there's a slowdown, and all the brake lights are coming on, and people are going from 97 miles an hour down to 42 miles an hour. And there was a pickup truck in the left lane with the flashers on, and he's starting to roll at about 12 miles an hour. I'm like, whoops, long bridge, check your gas, make sure you don't run out. And if I were to guess, I don't know what his deal is, but if you're like having car trouble, start moving over to the right, start getting over to the right. And this guy's in the far left lane, and he's in a pickup truck. And hey, Roxanne, you're obviously running a little late today, just walking in, strolling in casually.
It was foggy on my side of the town, and I had to drive super slow.
Foggy? What? Hold on. I had no fog. Wait. Froggy, did you have any fog this morning?
No.
Yes, it was very foggy in West Chase.
Was there a fire?
Like I couldn't even see I could barely pull out of my driveway.
Oh my!
Really?
This is going to be a slow ride.
Hold on, roll the foghorn. I can't pull out of my driveway in West Chase. Zoink, Scoob! It's Foggy in the haunted house. It's the headless scepter. Oh my God! Zoink, Scoob!
I mean, when I wake up, I'm a little foggy, but I didn't notice any this morning.
Only fog in West Chase. Hang on a minute. Andrew is putting up his hand. Yes, Andrew.
Thick fog in Carrollwood, too.
Oh, get out of here. What do you mean, really?
Of course there was. I'd like a caller to call it and back me up on this.
Thick fog in Carrollwood and West Chase.
And then it stops.
And then what? It's just like an alien wall.
Yeah, like a fog wall.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't notice the fog. I didn't notice the guy who broke down. I didn't notice any of this stuff.
Hold on.
I saw the guy who broke down.
Okay,
he caused a little problem for me, too. That is also why.
All right. So, hey, heads up, because I would imagine it's still a problem. I got to believe there's a pickup truck that is, disabled in the left lane, Howard Franklin Bridge, southbound 275, on the St. Pete side. So you're off the water and you're on the land portion. Not far off the bridge, but on the Howard Franklin left lane, just a little while ago, pickup truck with the flashers on, and this guy's just rolling, and it just seemed like he ran out of gas, or maybe his engine exploded, or I don't know, something's going on.
The worst place possible.
Yeah, and what I was saying was, and I don't know if you heard this, if you were just walking in casually, is if you're running out of gas, or if you're having trouble, get over to the right lane so you can get all the way over to the shoulder, because a simple disabled vehicle like that's going to be blocking the left lane on the Howard Franklin, that's going to gum up the works.
Yeah.
That's going to really mess things up. Froggy, how could you not see a vehicle that was coming to a halt in the left lane on the Howard Franklin?
I don't know. I don't really pay attention when I drive lately or ever.
What is
I just sort of zone out.
Hey,
you ever do that?
Hey, Fester, you hear that?
Yeah.
Froggy doesn't pay attention when he drives.
When you're driving, do you ever go, whoa, oh my gosh, I got this far?
Oh, where have I been for the last seven miles?
I do that every morning.
What? Really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't do it really on the way to work as much as I do just on the way home. I do that all the time.
You're driving for miles, and then suddenly you snap out of it, and then you're like, where have I been for the last 5, 6, 7 miles?
You're in a trance. Yeah.
I think everybody gets that autopilot mindset of where oh my gosh, I'm here already.
Yeah, that's what I want to hear. I'm in a trance. I'm driving in a trance. Hang on a minute. The phone's just exploded. The fog phones. Hang on a minute. Let me hit the fog phones here. Bonnie is in Spring Hill. Hey, Bonnie, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hi.
Morning, Bonnie. So, wait a minute. You're reporting fog?
Heavy fog in Spring Hill, yes.
Really? All right. Well, listen, I had nothing from South Tampa across Tampa Bay into St. Pete. Not one little...
Oh, all the signs say to be careful and everything.
Okay, all right. Well, listen, it must be isolated mystery fog in certain places like Roxanne's driveway, Andrew's Carrollwood abode, and then up in Spring Hill. All right, Bonnie.
Crazy.
Thank you, Bonnie.
I feel vindicated.
Okay.
You feel vindicated?
You know, MJ, there's a term for it. It's called patchy frog.
Oh, that is true. There is.
Okay, that's
yeah,
what
patchy.
it's patchy fog
Yeah.
this morning in some areas, more inland. I mean, maybe
Okay.
you're closer to the water. It blew out.
And hold on, back to the fog phones. Hey, Rodney, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hello.
Well, I backed Roxanne up. I just passed the airport, and it's foggy, and I'm on my way to South McDill. I'm on Kennedy Boulevard,
Yep.
and it's foggy.
Wait a minute. Hold on. You're on Kennedy where? Where on Kennedy are you?
I am coming up to, I think, Lewis Avenue.
Yeah, Lois Avenue. So you're right. You got the Amoco station and the Chevron on the left?
Yep, that's correct. At
Yeah.
$3.89 a gallon for fuel, yes.
Yeah, by the way, gas is going up like a rocket.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's starting to go up dramatically. So, all right, Rodney, thank you very much.
Thank you,
hold
Rodney.
on. Rodney, hold on. You're telling me that where you are on Kennedy, close to Lois, almost at Dale Mabry, you're telling me it's foggy there?
Yes, it is.
I was just there. I lived nearby. There was no fog that I hit.
Okay, well, let me explain what I think happened.
What?
That fog, I noticed that it dissipated as soon, but this is,
You dragged it
5:45.
with you. You dragged it with you out of West
I trailed
Chase.
it. I trailed
You
it.
trailed it
Well,
like you crop dusted.
Or MJ doesn't understand the term patchy.
Well, I think what it did is I think it moved, the whole batch of it
All right.
moved behind me. And
Yeah.
so it went almost as far as like the Memorial exit. And then I think maybe what
All right.
Rodney's experienced, it moved all the way.
All right, Rodney, thanks for the update, buddy. Have a great day at
problem.
MacDill.
Yeah,
All
have a
right,
great
so long. Thank you. All right, one more. Look at the fog phones here. You know what, Fester, you got to stop with your coughing and.
You need to hook up your mic, dude.
Listen, it's not going to stop. I've developed a kennel cough.
Now you've got kennel cough?
I'll tell you about that later. But
Oh, my
not you, Bonnie. Not me. Not you.
Bonnie.
Hook up your microphone so you can take it off.
And now I just had like a stomach gurgle I just heard.
I heard that.
All right.
All right, dude, you got to hook up the regular microphone and not talk into your little pinhole computer
Do you
microphone.
think another microphone wouldn't pick up everything coming out of my
No,
mouth?
that's what they're built for.
All right.
Hey, I heard your gurgle.
Tony Soprano's wife, Carmela. Hey, Carmela in Riverview. Hi.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, Carm.
How are you?
Morning, Carmela.
Good morning.
Hey, did you get the gabagool?
Of course, always.
You got the gabagool? Okay, you got the gabagool. Go ahead. Did you wake up this morning and get yourself a gun?
Do what?
Woke
Let her
up this
talk.
morning, got myself a gun. All right, Carmela, go ahead.
It's foggy on Big Bend Road in Riverview, near Apollo Beach.
All righty. All right. Hey, is Tony outfitting the ducks?
I thought Roxanne was going to say the fog dissipated when she pulled in the parking lot.
Oh, I got you. Hey, Carmela, did you see Tony feeding the ducks out in the backyard this morning?
Oh, every day, yep.
I know what you're doing, Carmela. I saw you. I know you're going in the duck feeder and taking monies.
All right, Carmela.
All right, y'all have a good day.
Thanks for listening, Carmela.
Hi, Carm.
I love that. Hey, listen, when you think of Carmela, how could you not think of Tony Soprano's,
That's it.
wife, Carmela, of course. All right, just getting rolling here, folks. I guess there's some fog around, which I experienced none. I hope that dude on the Howard Franklin is not blocking traffic like a biatch. All right, 6:09, just getting rolling. It's a busy Tuesday. MJ Morning Show, Q105 bag in a minute.
Parts of the Bay.
hell? Whoa.
I'm not going in there.
Dude.
All right. This is the MJ Morning Show on Q105. And what the hell is going on here? This is haunted. This is haunting our dreams. This is haunting our consciousness. All right. We've just unpacked the Patty Playtime Pal doll. Hey, look, Froggy, look inside the box. What is the actual name of this damn haunted doll? What does it say right there? No, inside it's in red. Patty, what does that say?
Patty Play Pal.
I'm sorry. The Patty Play Pal doll. Holy frig. Yeah, hold on. I can't get
so bad.
Get on your microphone,
Well,
dude.
I just tried to move it, and there's slime on it or something.
All right, so let me explain what's going on.
Who cut its hair?
Nobody.
Who cut its hair?
It fell off.
Oh.
The hair has fallen off. I just took a video of it. It came off at my hand in clumps.
It looks like it's
And,
liquefying.
Dude, look at the floor. Did you, Andrew just cleaned up a whole bunch of hair from the floor, like it's like 7 customers at Great Clips or something. That's what it was like.
She looks like she's on meth and like cutting her own hair.
Let me explain what's going on here.
But she stinks so
She
bad
does.
too.
Like, there's some kind
What
of
is that smell?
there's some kind of a chemical reaction going on.
Yeah, why does
thought-
she have
I-
BO?
Let me explain, folks. This is the MJ Morning Show. I'm MJ, Roxanne, and Froggy. And Andrew, would you mind taking the camera for Playtime Patty or whatever the hell this thing's called? Play Pal Patty?
I had to chew gum because I want to smell my gum and I don't want to smell her.
Stick it in your
stink.
nose.
Andrew, is Play Pal Patty on camera right now? Is she? Is that a yes? Yes. You're pantomiming in there. This is radio. Oh, okay. All right.
I thought a thumbs up would tell.
All right.
Oh gosh, her hair is.
Let me explain. Rachel, the Flying Tomato, from our digital department, left town. Her last day was Friday. She is leaving Tampa Bay, and she's going to work for our Beasley Media Group Philadelphia cluster. She came to us 10 days ago and said, hey, I was cleaning out my place, and I'm getting ready to move, and I found this doll, and it's this Play Pal Patty, and I'm on eBay, and I think these dolls go for like $800 or $900, and I I got to bring Fester up. Hang on a minute. Fester, this is insane.
Okay.
Hang on, I'll explain in a second. So she leaves town, talks about this doll. She brings it in because she thinks it's worth like $900. She found some of these dolls on eBay going for big money. She brings it in, and the minute she opened up the box, I'm like, Rachel, that's not old. It's inside a plastic bag that has that big, square box warning, caution, suffocation hazard.
I'm about to
Don't-
suffocate.
Yeah, well, I get it. I understand it. So she brings it in. Once we tell her, listen, this is like a remake. This is like a 1990s rehash of this 1950s, early 60s giant doll. And she was like, oh, crap. She thought she had like a payday, like a $900 old 1950s, 1960s huge little girly play doll. This thing, are you putting stuff under your nose like Clarice in Silence of the Lambs?
It was that gum.
Hold on, Andrew. Do you have Roxanne on camera? All right, we got to be able to switch cameras better around here. All right, so Roxanne has just put minty gum underneath her nose, like in the Silence of the Lambs when they're going over the cadaver.
Didn't Quincy MD do that when he would bring students into the coroner's office?
I don't remember
course
Quincy.
he
I mean,
did.
I remember the show, but I don't remember.
Yeah,
oh my
Quincy.
God! So Roxanne, you've got gum under your nose. You're simulating Clarice. So here's the deal. Rachel leaves the doll with us because I had a great idea that we ought to pair this doll up with Shorty Shane. Because this could be Shorty Shane's new girlfriend. Of course, Shorty Shane's like 3'5", and he does all kinds of street video stuff. And man, I can think of a whole slew of things he can do with this doll. Rachel leaves us the disappointment doll because she thought it was worth $900 and it's some kind of a rehash from the 90s. And we just unpacked it because Shorty Shane is coming in at 7:30 this morning. In about an hour, we're going to introduce him to his new girlfriend. And we've got all kinds of concepts where he's going to go downtown St. Pete and he's going to be with his new girlfriend.
Take it on a date.
On the doll. Yeah. There's all kinds of funny videos we can shoot here. We're unpacking the doll, and immediately Roxanne says,
It stinks like B.O.
the doll is foul-smelling. And then...
Okay, so Froggy was out of the studio, and Andrew was unpacking, and you were in here, and then I had stepped out, and then I stepped back in, and I was like, I was just with both those guys. Did one of them just go run and sweat their pits out?
Well,
now they stink? No, it's this doll.
Well, here's the deal. The doll had some kind of a hairnet over her hair in the box to kind of keep her hair in good shape. As I'm taking the hairnet off, the doll's hair is falling off its head in clumps.
Disintegrating.
The hair is disintegrating. She's not. All right, Roxanne, here's what I want you to do. And I want you to do this on camera. I want you to reach over with your right hand. I want you to do a reach around, okay?
Okay.
With your right hand, and go ahead and do you have the doll's camera up? All right, just grab a clump of her hair and just pull it. Yank it. Yank, pull it. Oh my God!
Look at this.
She didn't even move.
Show this on your camera. Show it. All right, grab Roxanne's.
Ew.
The hair just came off.
She's a Karen cut
in a giant clump in Roxanne's hand. The hair on the doll
that's gross. Look at my hand now.
Now I don't know. Is this like mesothelioma stuff? Is this going to cause like?
Was this thing at Camp Lejeune?
I don't know. That's the water thing.
With the scissors, I'm going to take her down bald.
Okay,
dude, you don't need scissors.
Really?
Froggy, go over there. Get on that mic. I'll turn on that mic.
I think it came from Chernobyl.
It might have. This is a Chernobyl doll. It's coming off. I show the hair on the camera. It's coming.
Okay, seriously, this is not good for us. Whatever it is, that's like our defense mechanism telling us something stinks to get away with it. Get away from it.
The hair is coming. We need to get a doll
Look at all
wig
this
now.
hair dust.
Oh my
all that
God! The hair is Froggy's now. I hope this is not carcinogenic. What if this? Look, oh my God. Are you getting this on camera? Oh my God, this is the best MJ. Oh my God, this is the best MJ TV ever. Oh my God, the doll.
Move the mic.
Move the microphone. Move, Froggy, move that mic. The doll is now completely bald, and there's like clumps of remnant hair on her shoulder now.
She's bald.
Okay, this studio
She's bald.
Now it'll look good on a date.
I want you guys. Okay, I have a light over here by me, a very bright light.
Yes.
The amount of doll hair that is everywhere coating this studio now, and dust and debris from her scalp
She needs a wig.
Is so disgusting. I'd rather have this whole studio filled with silly string. This is so gross.
Well, I hope this is not bad. I just posted the video on Instagram. Folks, for the early listeners, if you're on IG, I just posted the doll and the hair coming off in clumps and all of the powder all over the floor. Froggy's now wiping her down with a...
She's completely bald.
She's bald! I hope this is not carcinogenic, deadly dust that we're breathing in here.
Yeah, me too.
This doll's going to freaking kill us.
Oh, my God. I just saw the video on Instagram, MJ. This is a mess.
It is. I just posted the video. If you want to see what just happened during the commercial break, and you want to see the hair, I'm sorry. Go to my Instagram. It's Certified MJ Radio. Go to my Instagram and check out this haunted freaking doll, which is going to give us all cancer in here.
And she smells like paprika.
Oh my God. All right.
Wow.
She has a question.
The Froggy just posed the arm up. All right. So the video, obviously this is all played out on MJTV live on our YouTube stream, and you can rewind that later on and watch this. Or I just posted a crazy 12-second video on my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. That's Certified MJ Radio. While you're there checking out this creepy damn haunted doll with the hair coming off in clumps, go ahead and give me a follow also on Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. Give me a follow on Instagram and check this freaky thing out.
The doll's decomposing.
Oh, it is.
It's decomposing in front of us.
All right, Roxanne, can you please touch other parts of the doll and see, is the skin or the arms coming apart, or is that still intact?
That's still intact.
All right.
Everything else is hard plastic.
I think
Right,
they went,
exactly.
I think
What
they
about the
went-
dress?
They went cheap on the hair
Oh,
manufacturing.
my God. And there's this, the hair turned to powder.
Yeah, that's weird.
Now she looks like
what,
powder.
what was it
It
made
dis-
of?
I don't
How
know.
do you make a disintegratable
I-
hair product for a doll?
I don't know, but
She looks even creepier now.
We don't know how old this doll is. I mean, we know it's not an antique that's worth anything.
It's got to be. Well, there's a shipping label on the box, so it's like an old UPS. This is like late 80s or 90s, I think.
Okay, so it's been in a box for 35 years.
I don't know. We need to try and track down the date. There's a shipping box we can look at. All right, I got to take a break here, folks. And this is nuts. I'm telling you, if you want to be creeped out beyond belief, go look at the video I just posted on Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. Give me a follow while you're there. And then also the whole thing that we're talking about now live on the ears on MJ TV at mjmorningshow.com. Click on MJ TV. All right, this is insane. This is crazy. All right, when we get back, we'll do early morons in the news. I had no idea that this was going to play out like this. So now Shorty Shane's going to have a bald girlfriend. We got to go get a doll wig. That's what we. What are you laughing at?
I think it looks good like that.
It kind of does. All right.
He has a bald head. She has a bald head.
All right. Back in a second. Early morons in the news next on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. This could mean only.
I'm ready.
This could mean only one.
Ah, what the hell is that? What is that freaky looking thing?
It's not a Hal Herman intro, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for Morons in the News. Oh my God! The doll's still
It's
in
us,
here.
the Morons in the news.
Why
today.
is it turning and looking at Roxanne now? Did you turn it?
Who turned
Also,
that?
also the eye
Put
winks.
some sunglasses on
The
her.
eye winks every once in a while.
Yeah, the eyes move.
Oh man.
I would highly recommend, MJ, you're not a coffee drinker, but
No.
I just I had my tea in here. I'm not going to be able to drink that now because I'm not going to ingest all these hair particles that have floated into
know
the
what?
air and
Don't
into
worry
all the
about
drinks
it.
in here.
You know what? I've got some of the COVID masks in here. Maybe we need to hold on a minute.
Oh yeah, like the old days.
So who took the
Hey,
doll
Fester,
out
you
of
got
the
to
box?
you got to reset your computer. You're all breaking up, dude. Yeah. So reset Fester's computer. Hang on a minute. I gotta put. I think I gotta put a mask on here because I got some of the old level 2 medical masks in here.
I think those are disintegrating too.
Yeah.
Oh my God! All right, Fester, go ahead and talk real quick.
I'll talk. Dense fog advisory in effect for Tampa, Florida.
All right.
He's resetting. He can't talk.
Can he just reset himself, Andrew, or do you need to come in here and reset Fester? Fester, you back?
Yeah, I just reset my end.
Yeah. No, it sounds good on your end now. Yeah,
Okay,
you were
so-
kind of like breaking in and out. Yeah.
So who took the doll
I need you
out
to
of the box?
get close to the microphone on your computer.
Who took the doll out of the box?
Andrew.
When I was there Wednesday and I met the doll for the first time,
Yes.
the box reeked. And I even said to Roxanne that the box smelled like
Like
Yeah, you
like
said-
BO.
You
Or,
said something even more offensive, believe it or not.
it smelled like dog pee.
Yeah.
all right. Well,
Yeah.
Ew.
And I was like, this box is really awful.
Yeah.
And when you initially said that there was something going on that was really foul, I thought the box is what was stinking up the studio. But somebody deboxed it, and it's just the reeking doll. I mean,
yeah,
It's just a doll.
It's the hair. I think it's the plastic and the hair decomposing and disintegrating. I think that's what's causing the smell. All right, let's do some early Morons in the news. Hey, did you see the Eagles fans all excited? Do you know those like bus shelters that they have in like we have them around town?
Yeah, I know what you're talking
You
about.
know the bus shelters that they're kind of like metal posts?
Yeah,
and-
because if it's raining outside and you're waiting for the bus, you stand under them.
so you have metal posts and then you've got like glass sides and a glass top.
Yeah.
yeah, mostly in cities with snow.
There are Eagles fans that jumped on top of one of those bus shelters in Philadelphia, and I just saw the video. They're standing on top of one of those bus shelters where a city bus comes by. The whole top, the glass collapses on top, and they fall right through to the street, to the ground below.
Was anyone hurt?
Yikes.
I don't know, but it looks like Philadelphia
As
fans.
if not.
Roxanne. Heartless.
Philadelphia fans took to the street. The video captures a group of individuals thought it'd be a great idea to get on top of a bus shelter, and they began jumping up and down, and the whole roof of the bus shelter gave way, and they go right through. I don't know if there are cuts, bruises, injuries. This is nuts. Hey, Andrew, can you get the video up on mjmorningshow.com? There's like a Twitter video, and we'll put the link up on mjmorningshow.com in videos mentioned on the show. So we'll have that up in just a bit. Roxanne, you're holding your nose with your shirt.
If you could see what's on my computer right now, you would too.
The dust?
Yeah. I don't want to breathe it in.
Well,
And my
It's all
lipstick is so
left
gluey.
inside.
I don't want the particles of hair to stick to my lips.
No.
I wonder if the chemicals in the hair that's turned to powder, I wonder if this is really bad for us to breathe.
Probably. Yes.
Oh, my God.
Can't be good.
This doll's going to kill us.
I'm getting
I
out
mean,
of
the
here.
millions of pieces of particulates you're inhaling every breath because of that death doll.
Oh, my God. This could be the death of us. This is insane. All right, moving along with the Morons in the news. What does it this is crazy. What does it take for a food service director for a school district to steal $1.5 million worth of food.
That's a lot of nuggets.
Oh, my God. There's a lot of corn in a number 10 can. My God. Harvey, Illinois. I have no idea where Harvey, Illinois is, but the food service director for this South Suburban School District, not far from Chicago, is accused of stealing. Oh, man, I can't breathe in here. Is accused of stealing $1.5 million. Open the door, Froggy. No, you gotta prop the door open. I don't care if we have extraneous hallway noise. You got to have this door open. Oh, my God. You might want to move that box. That box is keeping the door propped. This is nuts. $1.5 million worth of food has been stolen, mainly chicken wings. According to WGN Television, which is a big TV station in Chicago, Vera Lydell, 66 years old, worked for the Harvey, Illinois School District for more than a decade. The massive fraud began at the height of the COVID situation during a time when students were not allowed to be physically present, even though the children were learning remotely.
You're not going to make it with
you
all
guys?
the
No,
articles.
for real.
I mean, are you okay?
Even though the students were learning remotely, they were not present at the school. The school district continued to provide meals for the students that their families could pick up. Court records accuse this Lydell of ordering more than 11,000 cases of chicken wings from the school district's food provider and then picking up the order in a district cargo van. The food was never brought to the school or provided to the students. District funds were used to pay for the food, according to prosecutors who did not reveal what became of the chicken wings. She had to be selling the wings. She's probably going to like Wing House or Hooters or B-Dubs or something.
Okay.
Or maybe maybe not the chains, but
The one-off places, though.
She's turning a profit.
She's probably going to like exactly one-off mom and pop chicken wing places. She's selling the damn chicken wings.
So every year we have-
$1.5 million worth.
Every year we have stories about the shortages of chicken wings, about how expensive chicken wings are.
Oh, my God. By the way, Fester doesn't sound the same as us because Fester is at home because of his myasthenia gravis.
Okay. Fester doesn't sound the same as you guys because I'm not inhaling that doll hair that's, that's commungulating up your lungs right now.
Oh, my God. Anyway, the alleged scheme was uncovered by the district's business manager during a routine mid-year audit. The manager found the district was $300,000 over its annual food service budget, despite being only halfway through the school year. She discovered individual invoices signed by Lydell for massive quantities of chicken wings, an item that was never served to students because they contained bones. So they were never even ordering the chicken wings. She had this scheme. She was clearly reselling these wings and pocketing the cash.
Sure. Schools serve nuggets. They don't serve wings.
Oh, my God. This is insane. So the Cook County State Attorney's Office investigated. She's been charged with theft. She is now in custody at the Cook County Jail with a $150,000 bond. That is... How did she think she was going to get away with this?
That's a lot of chicken to move.
$1.5 million worth of wings, food, mostly chicken wings. That is absolutely crazy. All right, I haven't even put a dent in early morons in the news today, so we're going to have to continue in just a second.
I'm going to go gargle with some hot salt water if anyone wants to join me.
Can I get you guys to do me a favor during the break? If you could, please, go get a ton of paper towel, wet paper towel. We need to clean up all the dust. So if you could, Froggy and Roxanne and Andrew, during the break here, go, all three of you guys, go to the kitchen, get tons of paper towel, wet, and let's just clean up all the dust on the counter. It's on the phone. It's on the chair. It's on the floor. Let's clean up this carcinogenic, disintegrated
vacuum cleaner.
Listen, we got to clean this thing up right now, guys.
I think
all right,
we have one.
I'll do the commercial break. You guys help clean up. Thank you. My God. All right, it's the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. This is insane. Good morning show, 7:01 on this Tuesday, and just a really weird, very odd, strange first hour here on the MJ Morning Show, and it's all about the doll.
Put that thing in random areas in dark hallways.
Oh, but the doll, the creepy Rachel, the flying tomato doll.
Hey, that's Patty. You call her name.
It's Playtime Patty doll, which my idea was to hook the doll up with Shorty Shane, and he runs around town with the big doll, which I think is about as tall as he is.
Yeah.
And the doll, the long hair disintegrated in the studio as we were unpacking it, and I'm fine dust and powder everywhere. The video is on my Instagram. It's also on MJTV, but if you want to see quickly a fast video of what the hell happened in here and why we're concerned that we're breathing in like crap worse than asbestos. What are you doing over there?
Oh.
Hold on. Roxanne, do that again. What are you
paranoid?
What are you doing? Like, grab.
Is that salt water?
Andrew, do you have that on camera? Oh my God! Roxanne is gargling. You're gargling with salt water now.
I already feel better. You never know when you're going to need some salt and to gargle neurotoxins out of your throat. I do think this may not to be paranoid, but my lips feel tingly and twitchy. So it's definitely some kind of neurotoxin in that doll fiber hair.
You think the doll hair that came off in clumps and disintegrated into powder, you think it's a neurotoxin?
Yes, I do.
What, like Novichok or something? Hey, did you
tell me.
Do you see that Novichok documentary on Netflix?
No, what's it called?
You know what? I might have watched that when I was in Great Britain. I don't know if it's on U.S. Netflix. It's about the Novichok poisoning outside of London.
Never even come across
in 2015. Yeah, I don't know if it's on U.S. Netflix.
All right, I'll do it to listen to this.
Roxanne is folks. For all the folks that are listening now, if you didn't see this, if you're on Instagram, this is the easiest way to see what's going on in here. And you got to see our floor. You got to see what happened. The doll disintegrated. Go to my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio, and see what happened with this haunted, creepy doll that's probably going to end up killing us. A stupid radio bit is going to hospitalize us.
Of all the bits, right?
It's Rachel the Flying Tomatoes' creepy Patty Playtime doll that she left with us to do a Shorty Shane bit with.
On a positive note, I'm getting my lashes done today. So if I'd gotten them done yesterday, then all the hairs and particles would be stuck in my lashes for weeks.
So the video's up on my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. It's just look for all the junk on the floor. So the frame capture is all the powder of the hair disintegrating on the floor, and then you'll see the creepy doll. And wow! And then while you're on my Instagram, give me a follow. That's my dream. I want to hit at least 20,000 followers before I check out.
What a dream!
Yeah,
you die
before I die from this doll. Absolutely. All right, let me Fester. It is a mess in here, dude.
Dude, I am so glad I am sick with an autoimmune disease right now.
Dude, Fester, you're in better shape with myasthenia gravis at home than we are here in the studio.
Man, I feel so bad for you guys.
I think MJ's we've evened the playing field in terms of health conditions.
Let's all deteriorate together.
You don't sound good.
Fester, your microphone just does not sound as good as yesterday. I don't know what's going on.
Maybe
There you go. There you go. That's much better now. Yeah.
Well, yesterday I had it resting on my stomach hump.
Yeah.
Which was the perfect distance.
Yeah, so what's wrong? Did you lose your stomach hump since yesterday?
No, but my wife said that it sounds jiggly every time I laugh because my stomach fluctuates when I,
No, your stomach is making gurgling noises. We do hear that, but it sounds much better. All right, let me continue with the early morons in the news. And I said, listen, we got a lot of stuff today. The doll has just sucked the air out of the room. I mean, quite literally. Roxanne's wearing a COVID mask.
Which I actually think this may be the one. This is a good time to wear one because they are rather large particles
they are.
of hair.
Yeah,
I feel nauseous.
Yeah, this is.
All right, listen to this.
I don't feel good.
This is an absolute moron in the news. A JetBlue passenger stole a gate agent's phone charger from the desk at the gate.
Oh, man.
What the hell? This is insane. You want to know what a moron in the news is? Right here, baby. A passenger on a JetBlue flight stole the phone charger from the agent from the gate on Friday. They didn't take the gate agent's phone, just the charger. The agent realized their charger was gone, boarded the flight, and announced that the flight was not going anywhere until the thief returned her phone charger. Oh my, this is insane. If the passenger doesn't come forward, they'll pull security tapes and figure out who it was anyway. It's better to fess up. Taking a minute to think it over, the perpetrator walks forward down the aisle of the aircraft, turns over the phone charger. Then he walked all the way back to the seat in the back of the airplane. The whole plane gave the guy a slow clap while the man did the walk of shame down the JetBlue Airbus aisle.
Nice.
That's perfect.
Oh my, is that insane? Listen to this. Here's an actual account. A minute passes after the agent says, "Return my phone charger or this flight is not pushing back and you guys are going nowhere." No movement. A minute passes. Then the perp turns himself over, walks down the aisle, hands it to the guy. He's in like the last row of the plane. 2 plane-length walks of shame, worse than kicking him off the flight. They make him walk back to his seat. Just devastating. That is insane. I don't see where the plane was headed. This is a great airline-centric website called View from the Wing, where I get great stories from this website.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say where the JetBlue flight was or where it was headed.
When you're doing risk-reward for petty crimes, I mean, you're thinking you're going to take this charger, be on the plane, the door's going to close, you'll never get caught. But, man, they busted that guy.
Yeah, what else we also don't know is we don't know whether it was an Android phone or whether it was an iPhone. We don't know if it's the new doesn't Apple use the new the Type-C connectors versus the old Lightning plugs? Didn't they move to Type-C?
I don't know.
Yeah, they used to have that proprietary charger, and then I think a bunch of governments were making them go to the standardized like Type-C, which like my Android, my Google Pixel 6 Pro uses the Type-C deal.
Why didn't they just go to Hudson News and buy one for $15?
No, what are you talking about? Hudson News, buy a charger. If you buy a charger, dude, that would be $199 if you buy that at Hudson News at the airport. My God, a bag of Swedish fish at the Hudson News stand is $29.99.
Yeah, you're
The charger might cost more than the airline ticket.
You're right, especially if it was like a Spirit flight or a Frontier flight. No legal consequences for the theft. There was just the consequence of knowing that everyone else on board knew that you were the thief and that your flight was about to be held up. Who would do that? What kind of a sicko would steal the gate agent's phone charger from the actual gate desk?
A klepto.
When you're traveling and you don't have one, it's tough.
So you're saying that you'll do some really bad things when you're missing a phone charger?
I mean,
people will sell plasma to get their phone charged at an airport. They're really desperate.
You ever been walking in the airport and you see one plugged in that's been left? That's like gold.
Hey, if you're on oxygen at a hospital, and Festa, listen, dude, you were just at Tampa General. Festa, you were at Tampa General for what, 5 days?
5 days of Tampa General Hotel.
Were you ever on oxygen? Did they ever have the oxygen tubes up your nose?
I think when I first got there, they put what are they called? It starts with a C.
Cannabis?
No, the host.
Dude, did they stick the clear little flimsy plastic things up your nostrils?
Yeah, they did. And I told them, I go, do you have a face mask? I'm really a mouth breather.
All right, listen to me. What is the worst thing you can do if you're in the hospital and you're on oxygen?
Okay, I know the answer to that question.
And what is it?
Smoke.
Holy Holy hell.
Is that right? I mean,
yeah.
the one thing you don't want to do is not smoke with oxygen.
At the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, a huge fire erupted, and apparently a patient on oxygen in UPMC, the University of Pittsburgh Medical Center, a patient lit up a cigarette in the hospital. The staff at the UPMC East Wing in Monroeville, UPMC East in Monroeville, battled the situation over the weekend. A hospital spokesperson told Pittsburgh's Action News 4 a patient tried to light a cigarette while on oxygen.
Dude,
What the hell?
You see that all the time. Not necessarily at the hospital, but like right across the street from the hospital.
People blow themselves up. I mean, really? Do you need a smoke that bad? You're in the hospital on oxygen and you're lighting up a smoke? Nearby patients had to be moved to other units. 5 workers were evaluated and treated. 4 were treated and released. 1 of the employees was kept for observation. There's no update on the condition of the patient who was on oxygen and lit the cigarette. If there's no information, that might not be good.
Or they're okay. I mean, information would be they exploded.
Yeah, that is the dumbest thing you can do is, and what about people at home? We get the stories about people that are at home that are on oxygen and they light up a cigarette and they blow their asses to kingdom come.
You know, all those portable oxygen.
Hang on, Professor, I can't hear you over the explosion. What?
I can't hear your sound effects.
Yeah, well, hold on. I got to push this button in here. Tell me if you can hear it now. You got it now?
No.
Oh, hold on a minute. How about now?
Yeah, I heard that one.
Oh, you got that one. All right.
Yeah, on those portable oxygen tanks, there's only one sticker. One warning sticker.
Yeah, no smoking.
That's it. That's the only one. That's the only one.
No smoking. All right, 7:13 at the MJ Morning Show. We got to call Chloe, my daughter, in Scotland next because there's an update on the creepy situation that happened to her. She was walking on the street in St. Andrews, Scotland, at St. Andrews University, a very quaint town, small town, and Chloe thinks that she might have been this close to like a kidnapping, trafficking situation. So we're going to call Chloe in Scotland next. You got to hear this. Shorty Shane is going to come in and meet his new girlfriend, this hair clump falling off crazy,
Patty.
creepy doll, Patty Playtime. All right. All that is next and a whole lot more. Oh, there's another air travel story that you got to hear. This is also insane. It's a passenger that left something on the plane, and you're not going to believe the details. So that's just a fraction of what's coming up. The long chunk of the MJ Morning Show is next in minutes here on Q105. Don't move. 25. All right, running 2 minutes late. I like to start the long chunk of the MJ Morning Show by 7:23. So apologies, running 2 minutes late. But guess what? I'm going to give you the 2 minutes back on the backside. Andrew, heads up for Shorty Shane. He ought to be in just a bit. We're going to introduce him to the creepy doll deal. And if you don't know, if you're just listening to us now and you don't know what happened with the doll in the studio last hour, it is insane. There are pictures, there's video to prove what happened. This is crazy. The doll story in just a moment. Let me grab Chloe off the bat. This is going to be a long chunk of the MJ Morning Show. We do it every morning. We're an hour and 20 minutes starting right now, nonstop, no interruptions, no commercials, no music, just nonstop MJ Morning Show content. And remember, if you're listening in the car and you get to work or you get where you're going, make sure you take us in with you. Put on another radio inside or use your smartphone. We're on all the apps. You can just search for Q105 Tampa Bay, listen live on the iHeart app, the Odyssey app, the MyQ105 app, MJMorningshow.com, the TuneIn app, ask Alexa to play us, that whole deal. All right, Chloe is on hold from Scotland. Hey, Chloe, welcome back to Daddy's Show, the MJ Morning Show.
Hi, how are you?
All right, Chloe. I wanted to have you on because you did follow up at my behest yesterday, correct?
Yes, I did.
All right, let me play what happened. And we use WhatsApp because, you know, with the texting and calling and WhatsApp is great. Now, Chloe, you do have an international SIM. You know, you pop your Verizon SIM out and you put in your whatever your mobile is over in the UK. So I'm calling her on her UK phone number. But she sent me this WhatsApp message yesterday, and I got this during the show. And I'm going to turn up the volume on my phone, and I'm going to play this off the speaker. It actually sounds really good, believe it or not. So listen to message number 1 that I got from Chloe.
I'm walking to class right now, and I see like a van pull over to the side, and this guy gets out, like a construction worker, he gets out of the car, and he walks toward me, and he goes, "Excuse me, I've been working in the area for the past couple of days. I've been wondering if you wanted to go get a coffee with me."
All right, listen.
I said, like, "No, sorry, I'm flattered. I have a boyfriend." But 100% that was like a trafficking ploy. That was kind of rattling, though.
All right, so Chloe, that was the WhatsApp messages that I just played off my phone. So this guy is on the side of the road. This is in St. Andrews, Scotland. This is a quaint little town, a quaint village, you know, with St. Andrews University, north of Edinburgh. And the guy is saying, "Hey, you want to have a coffee with me?" And then you heard what Chloe said on the second message. This has to be some kind of a human trafficking deal. And I've got a story to tell that happened to a friend of ours, which I'll explain in just a minute. Chloe, I was a little disappointed. Now, I'm glad that you recognize this could have been a trafficking deal and this could have been a little stranger danger kind of deal. I know you're not 6 years old, but you recognized it, but then you didn't go right to campus security, or you didn't call the police, or you didn't tell, you know, somebody with the university. I mean, on the way home, I called you and I'm like, "Chloe, did you report that?" Roxanne, are you all right?
I'm sorry.
You're coughing right in the microphone.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's doll hair.
You realize that the microphone is live, right?
It just came from nowhere, that cough did.
Okay, all right.
Continue.
All right,
There's a reason.
So, Chloe, I had a conversation with you, and I said, "Hey, did you report this?" And you hadn't done it yesterday.
I know, I understand. I think my initial thoughts, like after that had happened, I was kind of naive about it and thought, oh, maybe that was like legitimate, it was genuine. But then having thought about it a few minutes later, which was when I sent you guys that message, I was like, I wonder if that could have actually been something.
All right, so finally you did report it to people associated with your school. I guess you guys have a cafeteria and there are managers in there, and you reported it to them, and they were alarmed, right?
Oh, yes, they were very alarmed. I went to, because I'm in a whole, apartment complex, and there's a central building. So I went there, and I told, the head of that building, and she was very alarmed. She wanted every single detail and everything. And Dad, something I left out of that message I sent you yesterday was that the guy had actually said, "I've been working in the area for a few days now and have seen you around."
Oh my God!
Yeah, so he gave himself away. He gave
Holy
away his intentions.
frig! All right, does he know like where you live? Does he know what dorm or what building you're in?
That's the thing. I don't know. So ever since that happened, I've been so, kind of honestly, like anxious, just walking around. Like I had to walk back. The sun sets at 4 p.m. here, and I'm out past 4, and that's in the dark. And so I honestly am kind of scared. It sucks, but.
All right, Chloe, you need to personally go to campus security. Have you heard back from the woman that is part of I guess, your complex? Have you heard back from her?
No, she did say, would you want to be in contact with campus security?
Yes. I want you to be in contact. All right, listen, Chloe, I want you. I've noticed you. The guy said I've been working for days, and I've been seeing you.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, my skin is freaking crawling right now.
Ugh.
I know, and I know it is like I hate to be scared, like walking around, because literally before yesterday, I have not been scared once walking around. Like, this is the safest place. I mean, I go out at night, and you feel safe walking home alone. Not that I'll get a car home at night, but this is the kind of place where you don't feel nervous or scared walking around, and it sucks because now I am.
All right, Chloe, I need you to immediately contact campus security. First of all, maybe go back to the woman that you reported this to, who is, I guess, in the management building of the dorm complex that you're in. Maybe talk to her first and say, yeah, listen, I want to talk to campus security. She could probably call for you, and they can meet you there, but you need to give them all the details on this, because that is just, I'm a dad, and I am beside myself right now. You left out the part that the guy said he's been watching you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that changes it a little bit.
That son of a... I mean, Chloe, that's like the most important part of the story. I've been noticing you for days.
Yeah, I know. I'm really trying not to think about it because it makes my heart start beating early. Like I'm about to go to class right now, and I have to walk alone.
How old?
It's in daylight. But
How old did this guy look?
Yeah, how old was the guy?
He had to be early 30s, into his 30s, well 30s. Yeah.
And it was a white van?
It was a white van. I looked back, and I wasn't able to get the license because I didn't want to walk behind the truck.
Yeah, well, that's a good idea. And if the guy says, excuse me, can you help me get this couch in the back of the van? Yeah, don't do that.
But,
and I know you're not a size 14. About size 14.
Hey, there were no company logo on the van or anything?
So the one thing I was able, because I quickly did look back, and I saw scaffolding in blue. So I told the manager here that, so that at least narrows it down, because there's so many white construction vans going around this place, and they all look the same. But I was able to make out the scaffolding.
Chloe, I want you to talk with campus security today, please. Okay?
I know.
When are you leaving for class? What time's your class?
It's in about an hour, but I'm going to leave in about 30 minutes.
All right, do me a favor. Why don't you leave right now and go talk to the woman you spoke to yesterday and see if you can talk to campus security before class.
Maybe get an escort to class.
This is urgent. Go talk to the lady right now and say you'd like to talk to campus security right now.
Okay.
All right, sweetie, I got to run, all right? But please, and be careful, all right? And listen, you're an athlete, you're a runner. Just run. Or, listen, you're a soccer player. Kick him in the
just run.
Yeah. In the what?
Just run.
I know.
The nuts, okay, Fester?
Yes.
You happy?
Good.
Jimmy.
Chloe, I have to tell you, this is very serious. Chloe, I don't know if you know this about me, but
I don't think she can't hear you.
All right, well,
MJ.
I'll relay it. Go ahead and say what you want to say, Fester.
In the mid-'90s, I was a part-time security guard at St. Petersburg Junior College.
All right, Fester was a part-time security guard at St. Pete College in the mid-'90s. And
you have to report this. You have to make a claim and make a report.
Oh, wait, are you kidding me? You were Fester, you were a security guard at St. Pete College?
Yeah, remember he drove the cart.
Yeah, I drove the cart. I learned how to drive stick shift on the Jeep that they had.
Oh my God!
But listen, Chloe, seriously, as a former campus security officer, you have to report this.
Yeah, Chloe, Fester's at home with the whole myasthenia gravis deal, so that's why Fester sounds different than us in the studio. But Fester's saying, listen, he's a security expert for campuses because he worked at St. Pete Community College for how long?
2 semesters.
For 2 semesters. Wow. So he's a campus security pro. You got to report this right away, Chloe, okay?
Yep, I will.
All right, sweetie. And then text me back and let me know what the status is.
Okay.
Do you have a steak knife? Is she allowed to carry that, or is that considered?
No, I was looking it up. I was looking up self-defense weapons, and hardly any are legal here.
Yeah.
It's like just pepper spray isn't legal here.
What? Pepper spray is not legal?
Can you believe that?
What about cayenne pepper?
Just bring pepper with you.
Yeah, just get some cutlery the next time you're out to dinner and keep it in your purse.
Keep your head on a swivel, kid.
All right, Chloe. We'll talk to you in a bit. Please do what I said right now and go talk to campus security and give them the story.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
My sister just texted me and said she thinks that MJ enjoys saying myasthenia gravis.
That's what your sister texted.
It's myasthenia gravis is what Fester has.
I mean, it's a fun word and all, but
can you imagine? I'm a father here sitting in. I'm in St. Pete, Florida, right now. And my daughter's in St. Andrews, Scotland, at school, and some creepo in a white van is trying to pick her up yesterday and says, "Hey, I've been noticing you. I've been around here for days." Oh my God,
that's awful.
My skin's crawling right now. I want to go over there, find this guy, and want to crack him over the head with his scaffolding. And let me tell you something else. This is a story that we heard from a good friend of ours whose daughter is also at St. Andrews, and heard the story from a friend of theirs who was in London. And the young woman was in a cafe in London in the last weeks. And while she's in the cafe, her cell phone is sitting on the table in the cafe. A guy walks in, grabs her cell phone, and runs outside. And she did not follow. And the police told her, good idea, good you did not follow. I know this sounds like an urban legend story, but apparently the police in London said that that's a ploy to get the young woman to run after the phone, and then there are guys outside that grab her and throw her in a van, and it's a human trafficking situation, a sex trafficking deal. So, wow.
It's horrifying.
It is. It's like a nightmare. It's crap that nightmares are made
hostile.
of.
Yeah, she needs to change her patterns, too, like her walking patterns to school.
Or go to the same pattern and get a picture of the van.
No, I need to get her a 9mm Sig Sauer or a Glock or something is what I need to do.
Seriously, MJ, send her some pepper spray and put her in front of a jury of Scottish peers.
Yeah, exactly. Well, listen, a lot of these places you can't defend yourself. It's like, the bad guys can do whatever they want, but you're not allowed to defend yourself, which is crazy. Hey, Shorty Shane, I can't see you because, first of all, you're short, and second of all, our studio sucks.
I hear you. I don't see. Oh, I see you now.
Hey, man.
What's going on?
Shorty Shane in the house.
Yo.
Did you hear what happened with the doll last hour?
No, I literally just woke up.
Oh, my God.
Oh, the hair thing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Andrew told me.
Where's the doll?
It's in the hallway.
All right, bring Froggy, go get the doll.
Oh, man, I got to touch it?
Yeah, I thought it was a real kid when I came around the corner.
I know. You know what, Shorty Shane? Every time I glance over there past you, I think it's Daviana standing there because I'm so used to seeing my kids, keeping an eye on my kids. I'm like, oh.
All right.
That thing is weird. Do I have to hold her
Froggy's walking the doll in. And the doll is in the studio. Are you taller, Shorty Shane? Are you taller than the doll, or about the same?
I think I'm a little taller.
All right, you know what?
Not much.
We need to see, and we're also going to need to get a picture of this. Put it on the floor, and then Shorty Shane, can you stand up quickly?
Yeah.
Yeah, stand up next to the doll, and let me see what's going on, folks. We've got a great idea with the doll. Yeah, you got to help Shorty Shane off the big chair.
Oh yeah, he's way bigger.
Oh. All right, but listen, that looks good. So you're about, what are you, about 6 or 8 inches taller than the doll?
He's about a head taller.
Proportionately, it's right. It looks true proportionally.
It does. Oh,
finally, he's the tallest.
The proportion is great. Hey, Shorty Shane, come on back to the microphone. I want you to meet your new girlfriend, Playtime Patty. All right,
Roxanne, lift her up.
It's the Playtime Patty doll. And here's what we're going to do. we're going to send Shorty Shane. Shorty Shane does all these great YouTube videos. He's, oh my God, guys, what are you doing? Holy crap.
I almost dropped Shorty.
Did you just smash him into the microphone?
Patty.
What?
Patty fell on us.
Oh my God.
Sorry, Shane.
All right.
That's her name, Patty?
Yeah, it's Playtime.
Oh, my.
It's Playtime Patty.
Doesn't she look like a Patty?
All right, so folks, let me tell you what happened
amazing.
here. This is insane. Rachel the Flying Tomato is a former employee here at the Beasley Media Group here in St. Pete. I say former employee here. She's still with the company. She is moving to our Philadelphia cluster, and she just left. When she was cleaning out her stuff, she found this doll in a box, and it's like the size of a 3-year-old. She finds this Playtime Patty doll that she thought was like an antique, because she looks these things up, and they're online for like $900. They were made in the late 50s, early 60s. But she thought she had a big old payday coming, and she opens up the box here in the studio a couple of weeks ago. I'm like, that's not old. And I immediately knew it when she opened up the box, and there was like a plastic bag over the doll, and it had that warning, keep away from children, suffocation hazard. And I'm like, that is a new bag. They didn't have that warning back in the 1950s and 60s. I mean, hell, we didn't have seatbelts in cars for kids. I was standing up on the front seat while my mom was driving with my elbows on the dashboard, pressing my face against the windshield.
I'm flying, Mommy.
Exactly. I mean, there was no safety.
No, if you had a station wagon, you were like popping around like popcorn in the back trunk.
So I said to Rachel, I said, this doll's brand new. This is not a $900 antique doll. This thing's brand new. So she left the doll with us, and I said, I got a great idea. I'm going to pair this doll up with Shorty Shane, and we're going to send Shorty Shane out on the street with the doll, and this is going to be your girlfriend. You're going to have conversations, arguments. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff we can do with this doll.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, don't forget
I
this-
thought I could push her around in a stroller, too.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, have her fall out and stuff.
Oh, there's all kinds of stuff.
Freak out with her on the ground.
All kinds of, are you okay? Do CPR.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
kinds of stuff on this.
People will help.
Oh,
Listen,
there's,
don't forget the public displays of affection.
oh, that's right. You need to make out with the doll. So now here's what happened. Oh, the eyes open and close.
You
Really,
gotta just take her to lunch and buy her food and
shove it in her face.
And then say to the waitress, she's telling me that she's not happy with the way her steak is cooked.
Can you take this? Take this off the bill. The doll doesn't like the lasagna.
Patty, all right, Patty, I'll
The
tell her.
waitress will help me get her in a high chair, too.
Exactly. All right. So here's the deal. We unboxed this thing in the studio last hour, about 6:30, and the hair, which was all the way down her back, the hair starts falling off in clumps. The hair is turning into powder. And, we're concerned. Is this stuff carcinogenic? We have trouble breathing now in here. The hair came off in my hand in clumps. It is the craziest freaking thing. I shot a video and I posted it on my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. If you want to see this creepy life-size doll with the hair coming off in my hand and turning into powder like some kind of creepy Harry Potter scene, it's nuts. The video is on my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. Certified MJ Radio. Go look at the video. There's powder. There's like this rust, brownish colored hair powder all over the floor. We're breathing in this stuff. We're choking. We're coughing. Roxanne's got a COVID mask on right now because
I'm not taking any chances. I mean, I can still see it on my computer and stuff. It's just the little particles are going to be up my nose and stuff.
I can see it right now. I can see the commercials replaced on Fox News Channel and CNN. The mesothelioma commercials.
Yeah.
Mesothelioma or did you drink water at Camp Lejeune in the 1960s, 70s, 80s? I'm thinking, man, soon I'm going to see commercials. Did you have exposure to a Playtime Patty doll? I mean, I'm telling you, this.
Yeah.
We could be in a world of hurt.
I'm already picturing how I'm going to get home today, and it involves removing all particles of clothing and sitting on a trash bag for the entire ride home.
You know what? You need to go through one of those detox tents, like in Chernobyl where they got to hose you off.
Yes.
I'm serious. They got to hose you off.
Wait, is it doll radioactive or like possessed?
I don't know.
Yeah, both.
I don't think it's either. It's just deteriorating. The cheapest part of that doll is the hair.
Yeah.
And it might have been in a box for 30, 35 years, Shane, and no sunlight, no fresh air. It's just wilted.
It's not a person, Fester. It's not a living thing. It doesn't need sunlight or
get
fresh
her a
air.
new wig.
There's some chemical in that hair.
Right, but it broke down. I mean, things break down.
Decomposed.
And that's totally what happened. This doll completely, the chemicals in the hair completely broke down. And I'm telling you, if you want to see the creepiest, craziest thing, go look at my Instagram video right now at Certified MJ Radio. That's Certified MJ Radio. And give me a follow while you're there because it is insane. All right,
I have a question for Shane.
Yeah.
Shane, how much do you weigh, if you don't mind me asking?
So I'm straight, like, solid weight. 90,
Yeah, you are.
94.
94?
Nice.
Okay.
Never been up to 100 or above.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never been under.
So I have a proposition for you.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, so I do these workout videos with my daughters, and I hold them and I do like squats and lunges.
Oh, God.
I'm in.
Okay.
Are you going to work out with
I'm
Shorty
in.
Shane?
You can do that.
I
You
mean,
wanna, like,
And they're getting
lift
too,
me?
they're getting too like unruly. You know, they don't want to sit still anymore when I do that with them. But you would sit still, right?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do
I
it.
think that would be a
God.
great workout channel.
This Shorty Roxanne workout gig.
I think Shorty would enjoy that.
Hey, Froggy, can you turn the doll around so it faces the high camera?
Oh, I thought Andrew was moving it.
No, the doll is like facing the other way.
I moved it because I was getting creeped out being stared at.
No, turn it toward the camera. Yeah. Is that?
It's not on camera.
What do you mean it's not on camera? We got the high camera shot.
It's not on camera.
Where is it on camera?
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
now it's on camera.
Okay, all right. So we got the doll. If you want to see it on MJTV, but I'm telling you, I think the particles, the dust, it's getting my eyes and everything
What'd
right
you do
now.
with the hair? You like swept it in.
Oh, dude, look at the trash can. All the hair, the
It wasn't hair. It like disintegrated
it's
into
like-
powder.
It was a powder form, and it smelled like paprika when it disintegrated.
Oh my God! And we're breathing in the
cinnamon.
particles. I'm telling you, I think we've got stuff worse than asbestos in our lungs right now.
Yeah, I'm wondering how I can do some sort of lung detox.
I wonder if the Playtime Patty Doll Company is in business still. I got a class action against them.
How do we
Oh,
Like, what the hell is
her
that?
hand is hitting this. Sorry.
Why? You're hitting the sound effects.
I didn't hit it. Patty hit it with her hand.
Stop.
I'm telling you, she did.
Stop. She's punching
possessed.
she's touching the screen, the touch screen.
All right, I'm sorry.
Get her hand.
Sorry.
She
She's
just hit
touching, but dude,
she just hit the Ozempic
Patty.
jingle.
dude, she's playing.
Stop it.
Dude, she's possessed. I don't like it.
Patty is touching the touch screen on the computer and making the sound effects go
All
off.
right, Patty, relax.
I've got a lot of questions,
Patty,
MJ.
chill.
Yes, Fester.
All you're
Yeah.
talking about is how awful this hair is, and all Roxanne is equating it to is a delicious spice.
Yeah, paprika.
It smells like paprika. What does paprika smell like, Roxanne?
I mean, it might be delicious on food when you don't really taste it, just mixed in. But like straight paprika, have you ever put your nose in just a jar of
No.
straight paprika? That's what she kind of
has?
smells
Hold on.
like.
You put your nose in
No.
a jar of straight paprika?
No, but if you did, that's what it would smell like. It would smell like stinky patty.
Stinky Patty.
It's stinky.
I mean,
I think
if
I
you
knew
say
her.
If you say it smells like a foot or an ass, I know what that smells like, but paprika.
What if Stinky Patty's got a feminine hygiene problem?
She has a disintegration problem. She has a decomposition problem.
All right.
It looks like a bunch of cinnamon.
It does.
Yeah.
It disintegrated into like cinnamon powder. You got to see the
Which
video.
is good at Starbucks, by the way.
On my Instagram, take a look at the video, and it's the video. It's like the second or third video, and you'll see all the crap on the floor. That's the video you want to click, and it's Certified MJ Radio on Instagram. Certified MJ Radio. All right, we have to talk about dating, and I want to know how many of our listeners actually have done this, because I've seen a multitude of stories, and I guess it stems from a new survey that 1 in 6 people now in this time frame, 2023, 1 in 6 people run background checks on their online dates. If you meet somebody on a dating app, you're meeting them online, apparently 1 in 6 are now actually running a background check on the date before they actually go out. New poll, more than 1,000 singles, commissioned by the Thriving Center of Psychology, reveals that a majority of Americans, 56%, say dating is harder now than in previous years. Recently, inflation has taken its toll on finding love. The survey finds 35% of respondents have gone on fewer dates because of inflation. That's another thing we ought to ask our listeners. Additionally, 26% say inflation is driving them to offer to split the bill on more dates. 1 in 3 women are now making the offer to pay for dinner. And then we see, I'm getting all verklempt over here because
Patty.
I'm breathing in the Patty hair dust.
Stop staring at him,
It's
Patty.
still in the room.
Very verklempt as well.
And then listen to this. People are running background checks on their dates.
Yeah.
To make sure they're not like psychos or they don't have criminal records.
I mean, if you're going to spend $100 on a date or $200, you want to make sure the person
Shane
at least...
needs to run a background check on Patty first.
Yeah, exactly.
I think you're right. You know what? Let's go to
Exactly.
phones on this. Andrew, if you could grab the phones. MJ Morning Show listeners, I've got a question for you. Well, I guess we can do this twofold. Number one, have you run a background check? So, women, have you run a background check on a guy you met online? Guys, have you run a background check on a woman you've met online? Or, women on women, men on men? I'm just curious. Has anyone run a background check on an online date? Because they're saying that 1 in 6 are doing this now. 800-990-1047. That's the number. Also, the second question is inflation. Are you offering to split dates now? Or have you gone out on fewer dates because of inflation and prices are through the roof? I'll take both. Let's go. Fire up the phones. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047 is how you get into the MJ Morning Show right now.
I feel like it's an excuse to get out of a date.
What? Running a background check?
Oh, I can't afford dinner.
Oh,
You wanna split it?
The inflation deal. Shorty Shane, by the way, folks, in the studio. Roxanne, are you getting text on this yet?
Yes, not yet, but I'm still answering texts about fogs, to tell you the truth. But I'm sure.
Fog.
Let's go to phones.
But you know what? I'm so happy that none of us are single in here. But if we were, you could just listen to the MJ Morning Show, and it would be like a background check.
I'm single.
Shorty Shane, you're single, so
Yeah.
actually, people don't have to run a background check on you. They can just listen to the show, learn all about you.
All right, Shorty Shane,
I want to catfish someone and say I'm like tall and show up to a date. But I want to do it
Oh my
in
God,
a
that's
real way.
hilarious. I'm a basketball player.
Catfish him with like a picture of
I
someone.
want to Photoshop me like really tall.
That's a funny deal. That's another good video. Is you meet someone online with a picture of maybe your face, but you put it on like a 6-foot guy's body.
Yeah.
And then you show up at the house and you got hidden cameras
Exactly.
and you get the reaction of the girl. All right, now,
Exactly.
all right. So Shorty, you're looking you're looking for a date, right?
Always.
Sure.
All right. Now let me ask you a
If
question.
you want to split dinner.
Are you looking for are you looking for a little person or are you looking for like a full-size girl?
See, I'm not. That's, people always ask all the time.
Yeah.
I'm into like taller.
Like, do you want to
Not
date?
into,
You want to
like-
date like a 6-foot
like-
Amazon girl?
Like Patty's kind of cute, but I like them taller.
Oh,
Well, that's like you and Michelle.
Oh, stop it! It's not,
What are you talking about?
what are you like? Me and Michelle? Michelle's 3 inches tall, 2 or 3
Yes.
inches taller than me.
Yes,
Hey,
you
that's a
like
lot.
taller women.
But
I
she's
know
slender.
it's not that I like taller women. It just happened that I met Michelle and I liked Michelle, not because she was taller than me.
Okay,
All
well,
right, so Shorty Shane, you're 3'5", right?
3'5".
What height would you like? Do you want to date a 5'5" girl?
I've been with the girl, like legit been with the girl that was like 5'8".
5'8".
And then it's like her. I'm Patty in the situation of going out.
I mean,
Everyone's like, "What is going on right now?"
At 5'8" and you're 3'5", where did you come up to on her?
Like hip-ish.
Perfect.
Perfect.
There you go. Let's go to phones on this. Hey, Anonymous is in Newport Richie. Hey, Anonymous, welcome to the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Good morning. I just like to say,
Hey, Anonymous, can you get a little closer to the hands-free deal on the? You're just way distant.
how's that better?
That's a little better. Go ahead.
That the whole background thing, I think, is a joke because anybody can have an arrest record. A lot of people don't go to the conviction side of it. So you can run anybody's name and see if they have an arrest record. It doesn't mean they're a criminal. I think that's a joke. And as far as the economy, I go out on a lot of dates, and it's not really affecting me. I mean, I do have a lot of women, though, that do want to split the check with me.
Oh, really? And where are you meeting the women? What is your number one place that you're meeting your dates, Anonymous?
Actually, the last 3 women I met at Home Depot.
Oh, I bet you did.
Listen, we had a whole conversation about meeting women. Are you serious? Are you yanking my leg? Because we just talked about that.
No, I'm dead flat serious. Actually, one of the women I met at Home Depot actually works there, and we just started chatting about,
Did she work in the screw section?
No, she worked on the register.
All right, just checking. Hey, Anonymous, thanks for the call. Let me thanks for listening. Brandy's in Tarpon Springs. Hey, Brandy, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi, good morning, guys. Yes, I have ran background checks on people, but the reason was after 2 incidents of dating someone, found out that they were a convicted felon for robbery, didn't know. So then the second time, it was a slap in the face, shame on me. So I started running those on people if I was on the online dating site a few years back. Turns out I didn't run it on the second person, and they actually had some kind of a addiction to some kind of a substance, and it led them to fake a robbery so they could steal the money, stab themselves, and use the money to buy whatever their drug of choice was.
Whoa. So they worked at a business or something? They faked a robbery so they could steal the money for their drug addiction, and they even stabbed themselves to sell the whole deal?
They did. And you know what? I didn't find out about this. My ex-husband, who was upset that I was dating someone almost a year later after the divorce, sent me all this in an email, said, oh, now you see kind of people you date. I was like, oh, what in the world? So, yeah, I started. I've also...
Did you just catch yourself from saying a curse word?
I did. I helped you. You didn't have to dump me.
That was...
Good
Look at that.
She said Schwab.
She's got the inside industry lingo going on as well.
But I have looked at my daughter. She's in her 20s now, but if someone knew, and as well as, and I don't know how that's going to sound, but when my ex-husband and even my current husband's ex-wife started dating someone, we were concerned with their reputation, and come to find out there was abuse charges and things like that.
That's crazy. So you start running background checks, and after you were burned, what, twice?
Twice. Shame on you once.
Yeah.
Shame on me the second time.
Gotcha.
So, yep.
Hey, Brandy, thanks for listening to the show.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking in.
No problem.
You know what stinks? Take care.
Yeah.
You know what stinks about our dating world is like people do meet so many people online, and it was nice when you got a reference from someone back in the old days. You met people through friends because then they could tell you.
But did that friend, even back then, really know the true background of the individual?
Knew better than going in cold.
You have some kind of sociopath that's kind of selling you on what a great person. Meanwhile, you don't know what they did back in Pennsylvania.
That's true.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, Sharon in Lakeland. Hey, Sharon.
Hey, how are you?
Go ahead, Sharon. We're great.
Anyway, I had done a background check just to make sure, and his record was clean. And I also, what I did was I also...
What about his STD screener? Was that clean as well?
Yes. Yes, he is squeaky clean.
All right.
And he's a keeper. But anyway, yeah, I also checked the local, the sheriff's website, their jails, the booking to match photos or.
Yeah, and make sure they don't have to leave their porch lights off on Halloween.
That's right.
Sharon, thanks for the call. Appreciate it. Let me grab Barbie. Ooh. I'm a Barbie girl.
All right, Patty.
In a Barbie world.
Don't get jealous, Patty.
Plastic.
Exactly. Oh, we got Barbie on the phone. I got Patty, the playtime girl, in here.
She looks angry.
All right. Hey, Barbie in Bradenton. Go ahead.
Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Awesome. Go ahead.
Awesome. So, yes, I definitely do background checks. And I also do them for my daughters as well. Whenever my daughters tell me that they've got a new love in their life, Mommy's going to the computer.
Wow. Has anything come up either for the background check for your daughters or you?
Absolutely. And I don't want to say because I know my people are going to realize who I am and recognize me. But yes, I have found stuff.
Whoa. Hold on. If I want to know what things you found in the background, you're not going to tell me?
Oh, no, I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah. So what are you concerned with people knowing who you are? What don't you want to say?
Well, let's just say someone turned out to be a predator. Someone turned out to be a gambler. Someone turned out to be a car theft.
Steve Miller Band song.
I think that's pretty good.
Mike.
Any jokers? Tokers?
Any midnight smokers? Tokers? Or
How do you find out someone's a gambler?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a gambler.
Well, when they're arrested for it.
How do you get arrested for gambling? Oh, you mean like illegal gambling?
Yeah, and then stealing, and then the gambling part, because it actually happened to one of my daughters where my other daughter's boyfriend and her they were all living together, and he wound up stealing money from my daughter that he wasn't dating.
Hey, if you don't mind me asking, you win the award so far today of having the best sounding cell phone on the air. Can I ask what cell phone and what company do you use?
I have Verizon, baby.
And what cell phone are you on? What model?
What is this, babe? This is a Samsung S21 Plus, I think.
Yeah, that sounds good. And you're on Verizon.
You.
Yeah, because we get some really crappy cell phones that call in. Andrea, Barbie, thank you for calling in. Have a great day. Look at the phones. Let me grab Andrea on line 2. Andrea's in Palm Harbor. Hey, Andrea, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hello.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We are well. What's your story?
I just wanted to say I started dating my husband over 10 years ago, and I met him on eHarmony. And I had a friend at the time. She was in her mid-70s, and she advised me strongly to do a background check because you never know. You meet people online, and nobody knows where they're coming from.
Okay, so what happened when you ran the background check?
I found that he was clean, but I had that peaceful mindset that that's exactly what I'm going to find out.
Now, where did you do the background check? Did you hire like a professional PI?
No, I went online and I found different softwares that they're doing that. And you pay, of course.
Yeah.
I think I paid $100 or something.
Hey, thank you, Andrea. Appreciate it. You know, you wonder, though, if you do a background search online, is it as effective as, getting like a private investigator to run a background check with all the resources and tools that they have, and how it varies. I know that some PIs that they have different resources versus like a background check that you can just run online. Nicole, and look at all the women calling up here. We'll end with 2 guys, and then hey Andrew, I'm going to take 3 more calls, then we got to move on because I got a lot to do here. Nicole's in Land O'Lakes. Hello.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
We are well. Go ahead.
So I ran background checks on all the guys I went out with. I used Been Verified online, and I found one was a predator, a sex register, and another was arrested for cyber stalking.
Oh, my God. So did you ever make it out on a date with them? Did you do the checks even before date number 1?
I did the checks before I would even go out with them, and you have to do some research because on these apps, you only have a first name. So you have to definitely dig around and try to figure out where they're from, figure out their last.
So how'd you wiggle out? How'd you tell them, sorry, no date?
Oh, well, the sex offender, I sent his picture to him, and I was like, I guess we're not meeting on Wednesday.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Course,
and did he respond back?
Of course. Well, it wasn't my fault, and I'm like, yeah, okay, bye. I have 2 little kids, so that was not happening.
Yeah, my wiener just fell out of my pants accidentally. I don't know what happened.
That happens, dude.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So, yeah, I highly advise women to always pay the money and get it done. And then I found my boyfriend who was squeaky clean and perfect, and it's been almost a year, and I haven't had to go on those lovely sites.
So Does he know you investigated him?
Not yet, but I'm thinking maybe I'll tell him today.
Or he could be listening to the MJ Morning Show right now. Nicole, thanks for listening. Thanks for calling in.
No problem.
All right, 2 more, and we got 2 guys to wrap this up. And then we got a lot of things we got to get to. Dean is in Lakeland. Dean, you're on the MJ Morning Show, Q105. Hello.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, Dean, what's up?
Hey, I want to speak from the other side of the spectrum. I've been a convicted felon. I was in prison for armed robbery years and years and years ago.
Wow, what did you stick up?
Little stores and stuff like that because I had.
How many stores did you stick up?
About 35 of them.
Oh my God!
Oh man.
Where? What? Dean? What location?
Polk County.
So you stuck up about 35 like little convenience stores in Polk County?
Yes.
What were the years of your reign of terror?
I got 25 years.
No, I'm talking. So hold on. What years were you robbing stores? What years did you do it during what time frame?
It's about 1986 to 1991.
Wow. And you got 25 years?
Yes, and I did every single one of them.
When did you get out? So
2019.
Oh, you're like just a couple of years out.
Yeah, and that's what brings me to tell you this, that when I got out, I was looking up some old friends, and I met this girl that I went to school with years and years ago, and I was completely upfront with her. Before we even went out, I told her, been in prison, what I was in prison for, and I left the ball. Now we've been together almost 5 years. We've been married for one.
Wow.
And we're happy.
All right, Dean, are you completely reformed?
I'm done.
All right, so you have no desire, like when you walk into like Circle K or 7-Eleven, there's not a little voice that says, rob him, rob him, rob him.
God.
No.
But you got
No.
pretty good at it in your heyday. Wow.
I've completed my commitment. I'm a free man, which very few do.
Now, you're not allowed to own a gun. You're a convicted felon. You're not allowed to vote yet, right?
Not yet. I'm trying to get them rights back now.
Yep, because you can apply for that. So you are totally reformed. Now, how were you finally busted? After 35 convenience store or small store robberies, how were you finally caught?
The dogs. The dogs tracked me down.
You mean
wow, like real dogs?
So, wait a minute. So the cops got the Polk County Sheriff's Office or whatever, they got to a location and you had run and they sent the dogs after you? The dogs found you in the woods or something?
No, they found me in my home. I wasn't very far away from it.
Oh, they tracked you from the store to your home?
And it was on from there.
What was the last store? What was the place that you bumped off?
I think it was a Sitco. I think it was a Sitco, the last one. Yeah.
In what part of Polk County?
Lakeland.
Wow. So who busted you? Was it Lakeland PD that busted you, or was it the Polk County Sheriff's Office?
It was Grady Judd's boys.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy, they got you.
Yeah, Grady's going to get you. Oh, man, that's a great bumper sticker. Grady's going to get you.
Oh, don't tell him that.
And I don't even think about committing any crimes anymore.
Oh, man.
I'm enjoying life, and I love life right now, and I love the lady I'm with.
Hey, Dean, where were you locked up? Which facility in Florida?
Oh, Lord, I've been to several. Taylor Correctional, Lake Correctional, Marion.
Oh, wow.
DeSoto. I've been all over the place, and I've seen some really bad stuff.
Wow, how many folks did you see get shanked?
A lot. A lot.
This is the best call we've ever had.
Teardrop tat?
Not ever. I mean,
maybe not ever, but this is a great call.
this is really scary.
Hey, Dean, listen. Thanks for calling, man. What a story, man.
Hey, congrats on being free.
I appreciate it. I love you guys, and you have a great show. You guys have a great day.
Thank you, Dean.
Don't rob us.
Call back anytime.
Oh, Dean, yeah, call us again. Feel free. Dean, the convenience store robber. Is that not one of the greatest calls we've ever had?
That guy's robbed 30 stores.
35, Froggy. Get it right.
Whoa, that's a busy lad.
And Grady got him. All right, Scott, last call. Scott's in Riverview. Scott, man, that's a tough act to follow. I'm going to be honest.
Well, I think I might be able to do it.
Oh, my God. All right.
Okay.
All right, game on,
Let's
Scott.
go.
Let's go. Scott in Riverview.
All right, so I met this girl at a bowling alley. She was a bartender. We started talking. She said she was interested in going out, but she wants to do a background check on me. I had her write her last name down because it was a really weird name. I did the background check on her, and I didn't find anything, but we did start dating, and she came over and saw the background check on my desk, and she's like, what the hell is this? Oops, sorry.
No, hell, that's okay. Hell is okay. Just don't do an S or an F. All right, go ahead.
Okay. So we start dating. So she was fine. But the thing that I found out after we started dating is her father was a Long Island police officer. Her stepmother was a judge on Long Island and the prosecuting DA. And her sister robbed a bank in her father's district, and they covered it up, and nothing ever became of it.
Oh, my God.
And I have reason to believe the whole story is true because both her sister and her, I don't date this girl anymore, both had loads of cash in the house, and her sister didn't work.
Loads of cash in the house, and the sister didn't work?
No, she didn't work. She was married. Her husband worked for the county in Long Island. But, you know, her father, retired cop, her stepmother, retired prosecuting DA, nothing ever became of it. And she lived a very good life for not doing much.
That's incredible. No, that's a great story, Scott. Thank you, pal. Have a great day.
You too, guys. Love you.
You know, our listeners, our phones are getting better and better. I'm telling you. This show I'm doing the show, and this show surprises me every day.
Hold on, are the callers getting better, or are they just breaking more laws?
I don't
getting more honest.
Already 5 convenience stores is an awful lot.
All I know
I'm
is
trying to look him up online.
When we go to phones, man, I'm just impressed. That's just incredible. Listen to this. I have another airplane story, which is incredible, and this kind of tells you a little bit about the commercial aircraft. A guy loses his wallet. Turns out he had one of the Apple AirTags in his wallet. He left it on an American Airlines flight. He tracked his wallet on the airplane to 35 different cities.
That's so many stores that guy robbed.
Exactly.
Yeah, I knew I heard that number somewhere else today.
Listen to the story. An American Airlines passenger landed in Fort Lauderdale on Tuesday. This is last Tuesday. Accidentally leaving their wallet behind on the flight. Reported the wallet missing to American Airlines. He had an AirTag in the wallet, and it showed him that the wallet was still on the plane. He says he watched the wallet travel to 35 cities. So what does this tell you?
This guy was a grifter.
The airline never cleaned out the pocket.
Yeah, exactly. The wallet was in the pocket on the airplane, apparently, and they didn't clean it. No one went in there. 35 different flights to 35 different cities. 3 reactions. He should have gotten better lost and found services as an American Advantage Platinum member. Clearly, the airline is not thoroughly cleaning the aircraft if they hadn't discovered the wallet. And he should have been credited for all of the miles that his wallet flew. Give him all the frequent travel. This is crazy. So he's trying to get a hold of American Airlines saying, hey, I know my wallet's in Dallas now. No, my wallet's in Salt Lake City. The guy's tracking his wallet all over the freaking place. He finally puts out a tweet to American Airlines, and it's at American Air. Come on now. Help your boy out. I only fly with you, and you treat me like you don't even know me. Like I said, I know it's not your fault that I left the wallet, even though that flight was delayed over an hour, so I was in a rush to sprint through the airport. And he left this message on the 29th. I mean, this is crazy, but what it tells you is that no passenger dug into the seat pocket to find the wallet in 35 flights, and no one's cleaning out the seat pocket to discover the wallet in that seat.
I'm trying to think. I've never really sorted through that pocket. I've never stuck my hand in there to see if something's buried at the bottom.
I'm not going to stick my hand in there. There could be some kind of like AIDS-tainted needle down in there.
Yeah, but that's how you'd find it.
But listen, the deal is that I always typically pull the pocket and look down in there. Or some of the newer planes or some configurations that are spec'd by the airlines, sometimes they'll have the mesh pocket where you see right through the pocket. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Why are you looking in the pocket? What are you looking to find?
A hot pocket.
Hot pocket.
How about a lean pocket?
No.
When kids sit there, they dig down in those pockets.
What are your kids? You let your
Yeah,
kids get
I
their
don't let
hands
them.
in the filthy pockets?
I mean, 2 seconds onto the flight, they're both reading the manuals, and once they've read the manuals that in flight what to do in the chance of a crash, then they're digging their little paws through the back of it, and I have to tell them to stop, wipe them down.
Let me tell you right now, that whole thing about they sanitize the aircraft each time, what a load of crap. Come on, during the whole COVID thing and still, we sanitize the aircraft. Give me a break. Those cleaning crews are on there. They're picking up only pieces of junk that are as big as like a bowling ball. They're not. You think they're sanitizing all the seats? They're sanitizing the headrests, the armrests, the tray tables, the latches. Give me a break.
No, if you're like on a Southwest flight and you're stuck in the back of the plane, you're waiting to get off and it takes forever, you can see them sort of start to clean up.
I know.
And they're doing nothing.
That's what I'm saying. They're only picking up.
Yeah.
They're picking up large pieces of trash, and that's it. They're picking up like plastic bags and junk that's big. They're picking that up, but they're not doing any sanitizing. I know exactly what you're talking about. I've been on the flights when I'm in the back, and because sometimes it's ridiculous
how long it takes.
Some of these planes, it's like half an hour for people to get off.
I don't understand.
The freaking plane.
All you gotta do is get up and grab a bag.
It's like, my God, get off the plane. You know that in an emergency, this is true, that in order for an aircraft to be certified by the FAA to fly, commercial aircraft have to be able to be evacuated in 90 seconds.
Yeah, right.
I'm serious. But they actually people don't know this, but when a new plane model is being certified, the aircraft manufacturers, whether it's Boeing now, you got Embraer, you've got Bombardier, or you've got the Airbus, they actually hire people to take place in the safety evacuations. They'll put everyone on the airplane, and then they've got to evacuate the plane through the event. There's another thing. They have to be able to evacuate the plane in 90 seconds with half of the exits inoperable.
Oh, my God. Yeah, we're all dead.
Listen, I'm not, look it up. I'm not making this crap up.
We're dead.
Yeah, but with strangers,
That's not
that ain't
taking any
happening.
luggage.
I know. Yeah, you're not supposed to take any luggage. I don't know if when they hire the extras to play passengers, I don't know if they're supposed to bring carry-ons, but you really need to do that. It needs to, because you've heard the stories. There have been some recent evacuations of planes, even like crash landings where like everyone survives and people are walking out of burning, smoking aircrafts with their luggage that they took from the overhead bin. It's leave your crap on the airplane. Get the hell off.
That's my favorite tie.
Last time we flew home from Miami, we were like in the second to last row. And Daviana, I mean, she just turned 3. So she stands up and she's like, Mom, go, just go, get off the plane. And I just let her scream it because I wanted people to hurry up.
Do not cut. That is another one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Schlemiel, Schlemazel, Hassenpfeffer Incorporated. We're gonna do it. Give us any chance, we'll take it. Read us any rule, we'll break it. We're gonna make our dreams come true.
Oh, man. Is there anybody left? Laverne is now gone. Shirley left us a while ago. Hold on, who? No, Laverne died already.
Marshall's dead?
Shirley just died.
Yeah, Penny Marshall's been dead for a while.
Yeah. She died like in 2018 or 2019. All right, so Penny Marshall was Shirley. No. Penny Marshall was Laverne. I know.
No.
Oh, man. Oh, man, I'm getting chills. Remember watching this as a little kid? Laverne and Shirley is filmed before a live studio audience.
All right, so Penny Marshall was Laverne DeFazio.
Yeah.
And yesterday
Cindy
was Shirley.
Williams.
Shirley, yeah.
Yeah, so Shirley was Cindy Williams, and we found out yesterday that she's dead at 75. I don't think there's any. And Squiggy died of some disease.
Squiggy
what
died.
happened?
How's Carmine?
Carmine, he's got to be long gone. Yeah, but and the Lenny guy, the Lenny dude turned into like this master actor. He was Bob Odenkirk's crazy agoraphobic brother in Better Call Saul. That's Lenny of Lenny and Squiggy.
Oh.
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, what the hell's his name? Look it up, Fester, would you please?
Sure.
Lenny.
Yeah, it's Lenny on the show.
Michael McKean.
Oh, Michael McKean. Yeah, he was.
Oh, Michael McKean's a giant actor.
He was. That dude was Lenny on Laverne and Shirley, and he masterfully played Better Call Saul's crazy lawyer brother with aluminum foil all over the windows and everything.
He's been consistently acting for years.
He's not dead.
How's Gary Marshall?
Oh, I think he's dead as well. Anyway, rest in peace. So now Laverne and Shirley are both checked out. What the hell's going on, man?
I know this is going to shock everyone, but I interviewed Cindy Williams.
I think you can take the mask off now.
No, I cannot.
Are you still afraid of the doll hair
I saw her looking
powder?
stuff up about it.
What was that? Shorty Shane?
I saw her looking up like stuff about the hair.
Yeah, because
Roxanne.
Hold on.
texting
Shorty Shane, you noticed Roxanne is looking up on her computer about the hair particles?
Yeah, like
I
how
was.
bad it is or something.
She's hypochondriacking out.
Is it bad?
Boy, Shorty Shane looks over my shoulder more than Fester does.
Oh, look at that.
All right, so hold on.
Yeah, I gotta know about my girlfriend.
What did you find online about the hair particles disintegrating off this doll?
Well, you guys have been chatting. I've been talking to some texters who informed me that it was probably fiberglass hair that we've been sniffing.
Oh, son of a...
Probably.
And so
fiberglass.
That's
Oh, my
mesothelioma.
God.
That's like asbestos stuff
yeah,
or something.
So then I went down a rabbit hole of what that does to you. And then I said, wait a second. Let me just go see what doll's hair are typically made of and which kinds of doll's hair disintegrate. So it's probably some kind of synthetic hair. Maybe it's the glue that ate the fibers.
All right, are we going to die from this Patty Playtime doll, the hair falling off, and us breathing this powder like we're on a World War II ship?
Well, I'm not because I'm wearing a mask, so I'm sure they're going to save me from everything.
I mean, you're probably not going to die, but it's certainly not going to help extend your life any.
All right, folks, again, quick little mention here. If you missed what happened in the 6 o'clock hour, Shorty Shane's in the studio.
What is Froggy doing pulling her pants down?
I just wanted to see.
Are you trying to check this hair down there as well?
No, I'm just.
All right.
Oh, God.
Just see if that's disintegrated.
Oh, my God.
Leave her panties
Oh
alone.
my God, she's a redhead, natural.
All right,
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my God.
So, Rachel Flying Tomato left us. She moved to Philly to work for the company, and she left us this huge, like 3-foot tall doll, and it's Playtime Patty. And we took Patty out of the box because Shorty Shane's in, and we're going to shoot some videos with Shorty Shane and this creepy doll. And we take the doll out of the box, and the hair comes off the doll's head. This is long shoulder length, or actually back length hair. The hair is coming off in our hands in clumps, and then it turns to this fine powder like moon dust. And we're breathing this crap in.
Moon dust, yeah.
You've got to see the video. I posted the creepy video. It's on my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. You got to check this out. It's the creepiest thing you've seen all day. And the doll is blinking at me with the eyes that open and close. All right.
Should we draw eyebrows on her?
I think that would help.
Yeah.
Well, let Shane gussy her up.
Like Uncle Leo?
Uncle Leo Sharpie eyebrows.
Bro, we should take her to a wig store and like.
You do.
You should find her a wig. You need to find your girlfriend a wig.
Exactly. You need to take this doll to a wig store and see if they have like little small tiny wigs, like for like 9-month-old infants. You need like a 9-month-old infant wig.
Yeah.
To put on.
They have to make those.
We ought to call wig stores and see if they have little 1-year-old wigs.
I'm sure they do.
Why would you need a wig for a 1-year-old?
Pageant.
Well, alopecia kids? I don't know.
All right, folks, go to my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio, and look at the video of the doll. And the video you're looking for, the tile, the freeze frame, is you can see all the dust and the powder on the floor. And that click on that video, and you'll see the doll. And give me a follow on Instagram, Certified MJ Radio. Give me a follow. But we're concerned about breathing in the dust.
It's been plenty of time.
Because we were coughing and sneezing, and it's nasty, man. I'm telling you.
And not to mention the weird must BO smell coming from her.
Oh, my God. You're not going to believe this. Cause of death for Cindy Williams. Shirley, breathing in doll hair.
1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
my
5,
God.
6, 7, 8.
Anyway, rest in peace, Cindy Williams. Man, that's crazy. Is there anyone left?
Are they working at the bottling company in the sky?
No.
Yes.
I think Lenny's the only one left on,
Yeah,
on
so-
the damn show. No one else is alive.
Squiggy died in.
Hey, Fester, you're all distorted. You're eating the microphone on your laptop.
Okay.
All right, Fester, by the way, still at home with myasthenia gravis. Go ahead.
Squiggy died in 2020.
Yep.
And the big ragu, Carmine, died in 2021.
Oh, I mean, they're dropping like flies on Laverne and Shirley. What about Happy Days? Richie Cunningham, he's going to be gone soon. Fonzie,
Hey!
how much longer does Fonzie have?
Ah, no.
Remember, Laverne and Shirley was a spinoff off of Happy Days.
Yeah.
Potsy, is he still kicking around? What's going on with Potsy and Ralph
Potsy
Mouth?
They're all doing good.
All right. Oh, boy. Hey, I want to talk tattoos for a minute here. I saw an item where a woman... What are you doing?
Fester, you're singing.
Oh, he's still playing the music.
Oh, no, it's playing down the line, but it's not on the air. Oh, I'm
You
sorry.
don't have to sing it.
MJ's teasing about tattoos, and I'm singing Laverne and Shirley. I'm so
I know, we're listening to you. I thought maybe you're having some kind of relapse of something. I don't know what's going on over there.
You know, you're a real shemazel, MJ.
Schlemiel Schlemazel?
Yeah, a shamil is an unlucky bungler, and a shemazel is just an unlucky person.
There we go. Do you know what it means if you get an upside-down pineapple tattoo?
Wait, I was just on a cruise and like upside-down pineapples were a thing.
Hold on, wait a minute. I'm bringing up this story, and that's right. I saw your
I just
pictures.
got off Virgin, yeah.
Yeah, I saw your Instagram. Shorty Shane was on a Virgin cruise. Where did you leave from?
Miami.
And what did you do, Caribbean?
Miami, Keys, Bimini, and back.
Oh, wow, nice. And so you saw upside-down pineapple tattoos on the cruise?
Oh, it was the thing. They have a Facebook group that you join before the voyage, and a lot of people were asking, like, who's pineapple-friendly, upside-down pineapple?
Oh, my, this is crazy. This is
a
working out.
swinger thing?
Well, it is.
Yeah.
This is working out perfectly. I had no idea that you saw upside-down pineapples and this was a thing on the cruise.
Oh, it was a big thing.
Wow. All right. So I found a story, and it's about a woman that was in Hawaii, and she decided to get a pineapple tattoo in Hawaii, and she chose the upside-down pineapple design at the tattoo shop in Hawaii, but didn't know what the upside-down pineapple meant.
Oh, God.
And apparently, the upside-down pineapple means that you're a swinger. It's a symbol for swingers looking for a good time.
I legitimately just typed in upside down pineapple into Google.
Yep.
And a bunch of great cake recipes popped up and swingers.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
You know what? Let's go to phones on this. I want to know, do we have any listeners listening right now with upside-down pineapple tattoos? And are you a swinger?
It's weird how they try to, like, pick you up, though.
Hey, Andrew, are you on the phone already? Yeah, you are. Yeah, because I see the lines being...
Shane, did a swinger try to pick you up?
Yeah, all right, so tell me the
It's
story.
like
What
weird
happened?
how they, like, try to spit game at you.
They try to spit game at you?
Well, just in general, you can tell what they do because they, like, tease it, but they also, like, beat around the bush really bad.
Oh, yeah.
So
They're
how-
not, like, straightforward. Like,
How
you're on
many-
a cruise with 2,000 people, 1,500, and you might not see that person again. So, like, I feel like if you're going to do that, you should just ask them straight up, like,
wow,
you want to hook up?
All right, now listen, did you hook up on the cruise?
No, I didn't.
Now, how many... How many
I tried.
how
You could
many...
have been the king of that cruise.
I was
How
the
many-
mascot already.
Tell me, how many upside-down tattoos did you see?
Like 3. But it's not about the tattoo. It's about them in the Facebook group just saying, like, straight out.
Wow,
I'm upside down pineapple.
Let's go to phones
I
on
posted
this.
a picture, and my friend didn't find it funny. He said
What
take
was
it down.
the picture you posted?
I said I'm a upside down pineapple. What's going on? But it's a joke. It was like a catfish.
Oh, yeah. Look at all these groups. Upside down pineapple.
Let's go to phones on this. 800-990-1047. Do you have an upside down pineapple tattoo? Are you a swinger? This woman gets the tattoo. She's in Hawaii, gets a tattoo before she leaves, and had no idea that it told other people that saw her upside down pineapple tattoo that she was a swinger looking for a good time. But it turns out she's not a swinger looking for a good time. But everyone thought she was a swinger looking for a good time because she had an upside down pineapple. So if you've had any experience with this, if you are a upside down pineapple tattoo wearer or you've come across this in the past, love to hear some of your stories. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047 is how you get on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. But if you go online, I'm looking at some some frame grabs here, and like Swinger Party, and they have pictures of upside down pineapples on the Swinger Party website, and these online postings.
Okay, back to this tattoo lady.
Yeah.
Why did she have to get it upside down? Why couldn't she? Because I would believe her. I could see how that would happen. I'm not going to get a tattoo at this stage of my life, but if I did get a tattoo of a piece of fruit, I would get a pineapple because that is my favorite. But why do you have to get it upside down? Now I'm
You
like,
don't
not
have to
trusting
get
her.
it upside
Well,
down.
she did.
When she went to the tattoo parlor in Hawaii,
she saw the design in the book or
exactly.
something.
She's going through the book or looking at
Gotcha.
She picked out the design in the tattoo parlor and did not know the meaning of the upside down pineapple.
They should have given her a little heads up on that.
I got a fruit tattoo, but not a pineapple.
What fruit tattoo do you have, Shorty Shane?
Lime, lemon.
Oh, that's cool.
yeah,
what are the
look at
odds?
that. Oh, look at that.
Jeez.
Hey, Sharon
Supposed to
in
be
Tampa.
orange.
Sharon in Tampa, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Sharon, do you have a upside down pineapple tattoo?
I do not, but I was in the swing lifestyle for 10 years and never seen one.
You were in the swinger lifestyle for a decade and you never saw an upside down pineapple tattoo.
Never. Which is why I called in. I'm like, how come I never seen one? And I've
How
seen
do you
a lot
retire
of
from that?
bodies.
Yeah, Fester's asking. Fester's at home. You know, Fester's got the myasthenia gravis, so Fester is home with his relapse, and he wants to know. He wants to know, how do you just drop the swinger lifestyle after 10 years?
Wow. Good question. I probably didn't completely drop it. Well, as far as swinging goes, yeah, but I can still see my friends and made a lot of friends in the lifestyle.
Gotcha. All right, yeah, it's a lifestyle. So, how many, Sharon? During the 10 years, how many were you married during this?
Yes.
And your husband was a swinger as well?
More so than me.
And how many swinging situations were you in 10 years?
Let's see. Probably 15, maybe 20. I was more into women.
Oh.
And so was he.
Oh, gotcha.
Is there any little people in the community?
Shorty Shane, who's 3'5", wants to know: are there any little people swingers?
There is. Well, a few. I've seen a couple. Not. You see a lot, but no, hardly no midgets. I don't think.
Okay, thank you.
Small amount.
800, that opens up a line. Thank you, Sharon. 800-990-1047. Just a few more calls here. I'm asking the question: have you been in the swinger lifestyle, and have you seen the upside down pineapple tattoo that this woman inadvertently got on vacation in Hawaii? I mean, you're thinking Hawaii? You know, you drive around Hawaii, you've got the huge, like, Dole pineapple plantations. You see them all the time. You drive from, like, Honolulu to the North Shore. Let's say you're going to Matsumoto General Store to get a shave ice. You drive through just fields and fields of pineapples.
I can think of 10 different reasons to get a pineapple tattoo. I mean, you like the fruit? Do you like pina coladas? Do you? I mean, there are a lot of reasons to get a pineapple tattoo.
Do you like pina coladas?
Yeah.
Getting caught in the rain?
Yeah.
Hey, John in Bradenton. Hi, you're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hey, morning, MJ. I'm not a swinger, but I know about this pineapple upside down thing. And just to embarrass my fiance, every time we go to Costco, I put a pineapple upside down in the top of the shopping cart and walk around the floor as long as I can to see how long it takes to notice it.
Is that a thing? Is that?
I've heard that before.
Wait a minute. If you go to this,
I do have friends that know about this, and when I explained it to her, she didn't believe it, and then she Googled it and found out that there was indeed a thing. So
wait a minute. If you're looking to pick up somebody at Costco or Publix or Winn-Dixie or something, go to the produce department, get a pineapple, put it upside down in your shopping cart, and that's a message to other like swingers maybe that are shopping?
yeah, it is. And so far, I haven't had anybody bite on it yet until, before she's noticed and fixed it. But pineapples are pretty cheap at Costco, so it's a pretty fun prank.
Man, I was just at Costco on Sunday. No, I'm sorry. I was at Costco on Saturday. Oh, you know what I meant to mention yesterday? So I was at Costco on Saturday, right in the middle of the Gasparilla Parade. And I'm telling you right now that it is busy out there. Anyone that thinks that everyone is at the Gasparilla Parade is sadly mistaken. Costco was jammed. I couldn't find a parking spot. I waited for 29 minutes in line to get gas, which, again, I don't know if it's worth it to save 35 cents a gallon on gas if you're waiting in line for 25 minutes. But Costco was packed. And people that think, oh, no, the whole town shuts down, Gasparilla, everyone's at Gasparilla. No. There were, I thought Gasparilla, they said, what, a couple of 300,000. I thought that was pretty light, actually. Hey, John, thanks for the pineapple call. One more, and then we'll move on. Tammy is in Lutz. Hello, Tammy. You're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
I am well. Do you have an upside-down pineapple tattoo?
I do not, but I have a story. Last year, I bought my husband a bathing suit at Sam's Club, and it was for his birthday, I believe, or it could have been Valentine's Day. But either way, I thought it was really cute. It had pineapples on it. I didn't pay attention to upside down or not. I had no idea that was a thing. We show up at a lake party with friends, and then all of a sudden, they're all giving him flack about these upside down pineapples, and I'm like, what's the big deal? And then they proceed to tell us that it means that you're a swinger and all this stuff. And I had never heard, I've been here all my life, never heard of anything like that. I mean, I'm pretty aware of things going on in the world, but had no clue. So now, like your other caller, it's a big running joke in our friend group, and they placed an upside-down pineapple at our front door one day when we came home. And just different things like that. I pulled out a scarf and wore it to church. And then I realized it had both upside down and right side down pineapples, and they were there, and we were laughing our heads off.
Did any swingers try to pick you up in church?
No, sir, nothing like that. But it's just, you're unaware, and then you go out with this stuff, and you're like, oh my gosh, now I'm part of this other group, I guess? I don't know. Not really. But.
I mean, the stuff that we don't know about. I didn't know about this until I saw the story last night. I had no idea about upside-down pineapples, and now I'm fully educated about the upside-down pineapples. Tammy, great call. Thank you. Thanks for listening. Hey, have a great day. This is incredible.
I got a spin-off about the cart thing real quick.
The shopping cart?
Yeah, what if you, put pineapples in strangers' carts? Like how they leave their carts on the end cap. And
hey,
that's another prank.
Yeah, we had another shopping cart story that we did a couple of months ago where people would take things out of the shopping cart when somebody was not looking. That just take stuff out of someone's shopping cart, and then they check out, they go home, and then they go crazy. What happened to this? Or the other thing, we had someone call up and say, yeah, they love to put just weird crap into people's shopping carts. When they're not looking at the supermarket. That's crazy. Hey, remember yesterday we played the audio of what was the guy's name on the Chiefs that was saying Burrowhead?
That was the brother. His brother's going to play against him in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Hold on. The Chiefs player is Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce.
Yeah, Travis Kelce. And we played the audio. I don't know if we still have it. Andrew, did you take the audio off? Is it gone? Yeah, it's not up here anymore. But, Andrew, can you go ahead and play that from in there? Travis Kelce from yesterday? Can you play that? Let me know when you have it. So Travis Kelce, he was the one that jumped in on the live interview on CBS when they were interviewing Patrick Mahomes about the win going to the Super Bowl. And what had happened was there was a kind of a meme going around that Burrow playing in Arrowhead Stadium, that Burrow had beaten the Chiefs in Arrowhead previously. So the story was that it's not Arrowhead, it's Burrowhead Stadium. So then you had this Travis Kelce guy jumps in on the live CBS interview, and he's like, yeah, Burrowhead my ass. Do you have it? All right, here's the audio. Listen.
Burrowhead my ass!
So that was live on CBS. Well, the other thing that's emerged is with the Eagles and the Chiefs going to the Super Bowl, February, 12th, a couple of weeks, in Glendale, Arizona, in the Phoenix area. What's emerged is that Travis Kelce from the Chiefs, his brother, is on the Philadelphia Eagles. So this is the first time ever it's bro versus bro on a Super Bowl matchup.
Like his blood brother?
Dude, it's his older brother. His real brother is on the Eagles.
So Jason Kelce is a star lineman, a captain of the team.
And his brother's like a center.
Yeah, well, one's a lineman for Philadelphia, and the other one's a tight end for Kansas City. They both played at the University of Cincinnati together. They both get drafted. They're both superstars in the NFL, and it's the first time in any Super Bowl two brothers have been on opposing teams playing.
Listen to this. I saw the picture of the mom. The mom has a custom-made jersey that it's made from parts of both teams' jerseys. Like the body is the Chiefs, and then all the sleeves are the Eagles.
That's cool.
Yeah, she's got this red and green jersey, and it's got like and the shoulders. So the whole body is like number 87, which I believe is Travis Kelce, and that's in Chiefs red. And then the shoulders and the arms are numbered like 62 in green, and it's an amalgamation of, it's a Franken jersey. It's half Chiefs and half Eagles.
That's cool.
And then Travis Kelce was asked about this, about who mom is going to root for, and this is great. Listen to what Travis Kelce said.
Cool scenario to be in. My mom can't lose. I'll just leave it at that.
I mean, it's true. Mom can't lose because one of the sons is going to win.
As long as my babies are happy.
Well, I'll tell you, both of these sons already have Super Bowl rings. Jason won a Super Bowl a couple years ago with the Philadelphia Eagles. Travis Kelce won his a couple years ago with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So they're already a bunch of winners in that family. Another cool thing with the Super Bowl, MJ, is the coach, Andy Reid. He is the winningest coach in Philadelphia Eagles history. He coached there for 14 years.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And now I think he's like a game away from being the winningest coach in Kansas City Chiefs history.
And also, people don't realize that he...
Shut up, Froggy.
I'm saying wow.
You're saying wow like, whoa.
No, I'm saying wow. Like, that's really interesting, man.
And
I love...
No, you're not. You're mocking us.
And people don't realize that he was also that dude in the Quaker Oatmeal commercial, Wilford Brimley.
Now, that's interesting.
Yeah, and Andy Reid has the diabetes.
Oh, he does?
Oh, God.
No, Wilford Brimley. Didn't he have the diabetes commercial?
Wilford Brimley.
yeah.
I don't know. No, but the coach for the Chiefs looks like that old actor who's no longer with us, Wilford Brimley.
Brimley, yes.
Yeah. Remember him with the big, hey, I'm Wilford Brimley. I'm telling you.
Right.
8:43, it's the MJ Morning Show on Q105. I've got an... Yes, Shorty Shane.
I just went, psh.
I know.
Froggy's, fast food store.
Yeah, that's you get the Shorty Shane. Psh. Hey, when we get back, I've got an air fryer problem. I got a big issue with my wife. So you know the deal with my wife, and she won't let me buy an air fryer?
Yeah, because it's too something.
Everybody around me has air fryers. Every one of our friends are like, you got to get an air fryer. You got to get an air fryer. I'm making kale chips. I'm making this. I'm making that. You got to get an air fryer. And Michelle will not let me buy an air fryer. Well, guess what? Is she screwing with me? I think she's screwing with me. Hold on. I'll explain next. Also, Lisa Marie, kind of, weird Lisa Marie Presley stuff coming up in just a bit. Hold on, I got some music for that. Ladies and gentlemen, I got some weird Lisa Marie issues coming up. Oh, man, let's get it going, man. Come on, let's go. Let's get it going.
He was so overrated.
Oh, Elvis?
So overrated.
Elvis was not overrated. All right, hang on. All of that next and a whole lot more on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. Two college brothers. It is 8:56. So Wacky Jackie from our sales department just rolled in. Wacky Jackie is one of our.
Okay, Jackie, let me ask you a question.
Yes. Shot out
If
of a
you and I
can.
were like best girlfriends and we took trips together and say we were like in Vegas or New York and we were out partying late, would you wake up like this and annoy the you know what out of me?
Pretty much, yes. Pretty much. And you'll be lucky if you get any sleep, by the way. If we're going to be road trip buddies, there won't be sleeping, Roxanne.
Do you ever like go into like low power mode?
Well, that would be like comatose, so no. I had the coffee. I had the
Yeah,
coffee.
oh, you don't need coffee.
Oh my
gosh. You don't need coffee.
I'm really sad that Shane's not here because I was going to ask him to go out with me.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
I know.
Wacky Jackie wants to go out with Shorty Shane.
He's kind of cute, you know.
He's a great guy.
He's
Shorty
totes adorbs.
I think he might come up to mid-thigh on you.
Maybe. And I've
Yeah.
got my 4-inch platform flip-flops on today, so.
Oh, look at that.
Hi there. How's the weather down there, little fella?
I think. Not sure if that's a good way to start.
Well, it's foggy, and fog clings low to the ground.
It does. It does. I might not even be able to find him. Poor
When
little guy.
I left my house, and I was running late today. I mean, I was here, in plenty of time to start the show at 6 o'clock, but I was running late today. And at 5:40, leaving my South Tampa home, I'm only 11 minutes in. I can get here in 11 or 12 minutes from South Tampa, right across the bridge. Boom, I'm here. I had no fog. And Roxanne's telling me, she couldn't get out of her neighborhood. It was all foggy.
No,
I'm like,
I
what
couldn't
are you
see anything. As soon as I turned on to like Druid, I'm like, where the hell's the road? I couldn't see. You
on
couldn't
Druid
see.
or Drew?
On Druid.
Okay,
Druid.
all right,
Yeah,
okay,
I
all
live
right.
like over in the Druid Belcher area,
all right,
and it
okay.
was like you couldn't even see like across the street. It was insane.
And I don't know where this came from because when I left and I drove across Tampa, there was no fog in my neighborhood,
Yeah,
nothing.
me either.
Roxanne's telling, and Froggy's in Town and Country, he's saying there's no fog. I had no fog. Roxanne's giving us the business that she was running late because of the fog.
I think I sent you guys like a group text this morning and I was like, drive safely, guys. Did I write that?
I didn't get it.
I had no fog whatsoever.
You should have
Zero.
been texting while you're driving also.
And then
Was
all
it
the-
light? Okay.
All these people start calling us up. It's foggy everywhere. And now I'm looking out the window.
It's super foggy here.
Over the last couple of hours here in St. Pete, the fog had moved in, but
Well,
there
you're
was
best friends with Dennis Phillips. Why don't you call the suspender guy and ask him why there's fog?
and Paul Delgado.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry,
His
Paul
number one is
Delgado.
Paul.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Well, listen, I've known Paul for my relationship with Dennis Phillips at ABC Action News is recent, and he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, we've been out to dinner with Dennis Phillips a couple of times, and his wife. And Dennis Phillips from ABC Action News is fantastic, and Paul Delgado is a friend of mine for 25 years.
Class
Yeah.
personified, as we say, Paul Delgado.
Two great weather guys.
I ran into Paul at Costco and I told you we're going to dinner again soon.
Hold on, you ran into Paul at Costco?
Yeah, I mean a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
You trying to steal MJ's friend?
No, listen. Hey,
She's macking your buddy.
what was Paul?
Or actually not Costco. What am I talking about? Ford's Garage. That's right.
Hold on, there's a difference.
Same
There's
parking lot.
quite a difference between Costco and Ford's Garage.
Not really. Same parking lot.
It's the same parking lot up there in off Anderson in West
If you
Chase.
Googled it and MapQuest it, it'd be the same thing.
It's the
essentially.
same. The parking lot. Ford's is right across from the tire section
Okay, well,
at Costco.
that's where I ran into him, and we're planning a dinner date.
Okay, well, you enjoy your dinner date with Paul Delgado from Fox 13.
Well, MJ is going on a date with Derek Jeter.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
They're going to go on a road trip, just like we were just talking about. They're going to go to Las Vegas.
Yeah, they're going to take a vacation.
I've got a lot to cover here. It is 9 o'clock exactly on the MJ Morning Show here on Q105. First of all, I got to deal with this air fryer issue because I don't know what my wife is doing. But Michelle, if you remember, this has been on the air. Last year, a couple of times, I want an air fryer. Michelle will not let me get an air fryer. Hold on.
I told you I almost got you an air fryer one time.
Dude, you are such a pushover weenie. Why don't you just get it?
Yeah, and I didn't get you one. I'm like, his wife will let him get
You
one.
bring home the bacon.
My 93-year-old Nana just bought an air fryer.
Yeah.
She told me,
She's
I got
allowed.
an air fryer. 93.
Hold
Doing
on.
what she wants.
your 93-year-old grandma has an air fryer?
Yes, she just bought it on Sunday. I was
She's gonna
talking to
burn her house
No, she's
down.
not. She's got a smartphone. She's got a Mac. She's like totally savvy.
The hell's my wife? She's not picking up the phone. She's avoiding me on the flipping air fryer. Hold on, where is she? Oh, she's on West. I got to call her on the cell phone. Hold on. All right, let me call her. I can see she's on Kennedy Boulevard right now. Yeah,
God, are you tracking her phone?
Well, no, we have Life 360. Well, the whole family is on the we know where the whole family is.
Oh.
Yeah,
At
we're,
all times,
we're on Life
okay.
360.
Okay.
Come on, Michelle, you got to pick up.
Nobody ever cares where I am.
Sometimes that's for the best.
I guess.
And just slink around.
She's not going to pick up.
Come on, Michelle, just pick up. Let's talk about the air fryer.
She's moving. She's moving. Oh, you know what? She just got dropped off at the workout place. Oh, man.
Son of a...
Could you please keep track of her schedule? What is wrong with men's brains that you cannot that information that we put out there, like this is the schedule, this is what happened today, this is what happens every Tuesday.
They don't
It
listen.
doesn't permeate, it doesn't stick.
They don't listen.
What's
They're not
happening?
really listening.
Yeah,
They're
no.
not really.
No.
Yeah, she's at her workout place now, and
Now you
she's not
remember.
gonna pick up.
Thanks, Dr. Melfi over here.
You know what? I'm gonna call the workout place and have them, bring her to the regular wall phone. All right, let me tell you what's going on here.
Yeah, just tell us.
What's the story?
My wife won't let me have an air fryer. I want an air fryer. Our friend Liz, the judge, Liz, our judge friend, she came over to the house last year, and she brings her air fryer, and she's like, I'm going to make a bunch of vegetable chips. They were fantastic. I'm like, I'm getting an air fryer. Michelle says, no, you're not getting an air fryer.
Why, though?
Because we don't have the counter space for it.
Oh, my God, what are you talking about?
Then we don't
live in a castle.
We don't leave it. What do you say?
You live in a castle with a moat.
I don't live in a castle
You
with
live
a
in
moat.
Giant house.
Right.
You have plenty of counters.
Well, listen, even if she doesn't want the device on the counter, we can put it in the closet. We can put it in the pantry.
Yeah, that's not a fire hazard at all.
Well, I'm not going to leave it plugged in. It's going to be unplugged. But
my God.
she won't let me have an air fryer. She's like, you're not getting an air fryer. I want like the Ninja or there are a bunch of different ones, but the Ninja one gets good reviews. I want to make my own jerky. I want to make kale chips.
Dude, even we got a new oven and there's an air fryer in it. Even I have one. I never even used it.
So Michelle won't let me get the air fryer. But listen, she's screwing with me because last night I must have been falling asleep. And while I was sleeping last night, she sends me an email that I found this morning. The best air fryers for every type of meal. She sends me a Wall Street Journal article on air fryers.
So she's taunting you.
She's taunting me.
Or maybe she's changing her mind a little bit.
I'm getting air fryer taunted.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she's coming around.
Well, you are rather culinarily skilled.
Why don't you
so
put
maybe you
Fester
don't
up?
need one.
Put Fester up. I'm sure he has thoughts.
I'm sorry. Fester, I'm sorry. Your audio is down from home.
I'm just sitting here screaming. You have 50 radios on display, but you can't put up an air fryer?
I don't understand. You live in the Vanderbilt estate.
Will you stop it?
You have
I want
so
you-
much space.
I want you to think of like the least
Trade in a
significant
couple
king in the world. Like the least important king, that's the house.
Please stop it.
The most inconsequential royal person in the world, that's MJ. That's the place. You have room for an air
The
fryer.
king of
dude.
radios.
That's why I say there's another reason. There has to be something else.
Of course, I have room. I can even have space on the counter. She's got a bug up her butt that I can't have an air fryer because we've got too many small appliances. She wants to redo the kitchen.
Maybe you use all of them.
Yeah, maybe this is a tool for negotiation.
Maybe that's the ploy. So, listen, our house, we built our own house from scratch. Michelle and I were like the general contractors on the house.
Oh, we remember.
And
it's 11 and a half feet above sea level.
That was very...
With the moat.
There's no moat.
There's no
But,
moat.
we moved in. We built the house from 03 to mid-05. Took 2.5 years to build the place. And we moved in July 4th weekend of 05. And listen, our kitchen's good. But after almost it's 18 years coming up, We were talking about just knocking out the whole kitchen, maybe even losing the dining room because people don't need formal dining rooms anymore. So we're talking about opening up the whole kitchen, doing more of a chef's kitchen. It's like I got to find a contractor that's good. And, Florida, you got to find a good contractor because Florida's got some really crappy contractors. So I don't know what it is, but a lot of the worst subs in the country end up in Florida. So, but there are good ones out there, but I gotta find a good contractor to help me design and build the kitchen out.
Dude, I know a couple of Russians. There's like 5 of them, and like one of them speaks broken English, and he runs the crew, and he'll knock that place out in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to get the quality kitchen I want from your Putin squad.
You'll have lots of
yes. So Michelle is screwing with me with the air fryer. She's sending me a whole. It's like it's a 20-page article. I didn't even print out all the pages. I only printed out 9 pages. It's a 20-page article on the best air fryer for every possible use.
So why don't you just do this and buy it? And then when it comes, say, you sent me the article. I thought it was permission.
Yeah. And
ask for, what's the old thing we used to hear? Ask for...
forgiveness, not permission.
Yeah, ask for forgiveness, not permission.
MJ,
Right.
this is a deeper thing. She wants a new kitchen, and this is what she's dangling out to you.
Yeah.
You like this? You can't have it unless
It's a
you do what I want you to do.
appliance. It's a $100 appliance.
I think the one I want's like $159, but
Okay,
that's
big deal.
Yeah.
Is there a real difference between $100 and $150 in the grand scheme of things?
I mean, how rich are you,
I
dude?
mean, you're right. It's a tank of gas.
We've got a Lisa Marie Presley update. Did I scare you, Froggy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Man, there's a lot of Lisa Marie stuff going on, folks.
Is this from the movie?
This is Elvis's
His
walk-on
introduction.
music, man.
Right, I know what it is, but you saw the movie.
Yeah.
Like, is that why you're all geeked out on Elvis?
Yeah, I'm a little geeked out. I did watch Elvis with Michelle over the weekend.
Am I right?
You're right about what?
Was Elvis overrated?
No, Elvis was not overrated.
I disagree.
Lisa Marie has left the building.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
Dude.
I'm sorry. Listen.
It's not too soon. It's just a cheap joke.
I feel badly for Lisa Marie. She was a sweet person. I'm sure. I never met her.
No, she wasn't.
Well, I mean,
not to us.
We tried to drop off flowers and a fruit basket and cookies to her Clearwater house, but they called security on us. This is back in the 90s. We played that on the air. We played that bit. All right, here's the deal. There's a couple of Lisa Marie Presley stories we got to deal with. First is Lisa Marie was back on opioids and taking weight loss meds. She lost 40 to 50 pounds, according to the Daily Mail, in the weeks leading up to the Golden Globes.
Whoa.
Dude, was she on Ozempic?
That's a good question. I don't know. But a lot of the celebrities are. And, we talked about Ozempic Face earlier, last week? I think we talked about Ozempic Face, where it'll help you lose weight, but some are getting like an older look. It's aging your face.
And it's making it really confusing in conversation when people are like, oh my gosh, you're O-face.
Ozempic. Hey, I apologize in advance if folks that damn Ozempic jingle. Jackie, I think you're gonna have to leave now.
Jackie is out of control.
And it's stiflingly hot in here.
It is.
Anyway,
It's hot.
we're
It's
roasting.
really
I'm at least 20 years older than Roxanne. My God.
Jackie, we can only take in small doses.
I know. I love you.
All
Have
right,
a good day.
love you too. All right.
Bye, Jackie.
All right, bye, Jackie.
Have a smoke for me.
Adios.
That was about 5 minutes too long.
Jesus.
I gotta reevaluate everything with her.
I love Wacky Jackie,
I love her.
but small doses of Wacky
Small.
Jackie.
Small.
Yeah.
Like heroin.
So,
Okay.
have you ever tried heroin?
No.
Jeez, I hope
No, Roxanne, it's funny because it's true.
Wow.
The other Lisa Marie Presley deal is what's going on, and Priscilla Presley is now trying to make the claim that a Lisa Marie signature from years ago is invalid. And Lisa Marie apparently left the entire estate to the kids, but now Priscilla is challenging this? And
I mean,
is Priscilla trying to make a $35 million money grab? Have you seen this?
Jeez.
I mean, I guess it was years ago. It was like 2018. Lisa Marie took Priscilla off as the lead trustee.
Yeah, and the kids are on, and a bitter feud allegedly kind of broke out. Two of Presley's 4 ex-husbands, Danny Keough, also involved, and Michael Lockwood. They're still in the late singer's life. A bitter feud allegedly brewing between the two men, who reportedly hate each other over custody of Presley's twins.
Oh, man.
And then Priscilla is trying to challenge a signature, taking her off as trustee. Man, this is like a mess here.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's that's what happens. I mean, if you don't have your affairs in order, your family's going to squabble when you're gone.
Well, but it's been 5 years since she's done this. I mean, nobody's looked at the paperwork or even asked questions. No lawyer said, hey, let's freshen everything up in 5 years.
Yeah, sometimes time gets away from you. I could probably, my estate planning, I could probably do a refresh now. It's probably something Michelle and I should look into.
Yeah, you probably should.
With our estate planning. Anyway, speaking of Priscilla Presley and Lisa Marie Presley, who was a Scientologist, the other Scientology story that I've had like kind of floating around in my pile that I haven't gotten to is, again, like the mystery of where the hell is the Scientology leader dude, that David Miscavige.
He's missing.
And his wife. Where are they?
Well, his wife was missing forever before him. Like for years, right? And then recently he split.
Listen, a rep for the church tells TMZ that a lawsuit is nothing but a money shakedown, as there's like apparently a trafficking lawsuit, and they're trying to serve David Miscavige with a lawsuit for trafficking, and they can't find him anywhere. And the claim is he's dodging getting served. Now, the Church of Scientology is saying that the lawsuit is both a sham and a scam. David Miscavige, leader of the Church of Scientology, is playing a cat-and-mouse game with lawyers, trying to serve him a trafficking suit. At least that's what lawyers think. And he's allegedly vanished. Over a 4-month period, Miscavige has reportedly eluded process servers a whopping 27 times at Scientology offices in L.A. and here in Clearwater, where the group is headquartered, saying they have no idea where Miscavige is hiding, according to multiple reports. 3 plaintiffs who formerly belonged to a Scientology sect called the Sea Org. Isn't it like the high level of Scientology where you're actually like...
No, I thought that was the bottom where you're working like on the boat.
Is that the Sea
organization? Yeah.
What's the one where you're actually having brunch with the aliens?
That's when you're clear, I think.
Yeah, you have to be clear.
And they stick the probe up your butt?
Yeah, so maybe he's moved on to the alien
That's just the
mothership.
appetizer.
I think the Sea Organization is like if you're starting, they put you there to bust your ass on a ship and
Is
be
that
the
it?
Sea Org guy.
Like you gotta you gotta clean the teak?
Yeah, basically.
Froggy, it's not the Navy, you know.
Yeah, actually, yeah, they make you go on a ship.
Really?
Anyway, man, that's some freaky stuff, man. I'm telling you, I'm lucky my dogs haven't turned up dead, because I've been talking about Scientology for years. But anyway, what do you say?
Forget the dogs, or you.
Yeah, me too, exactly. 3 plaintiffs who formerly belonged to the Scientology sect, Sea Org, claim they were forced into the church as kids and worked into adulthood with nominal pay. Valeska Paris, along with Gawain and Laura Baxter, who are married, eventually quit the Sea Org, filed a civil complaint against Miscavige last year. Man, they could be right here in town listening to the MJ Morning Show right now.
Yeah, I'll give you the definition of the Sea Org. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
The Sea Org has been described as a paramilitary organization.
Are you sure it's not a bulbous character in SpongeBob?
No, that's Patrick.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And
Patrick
it's
the
also
Starfish.
considered a private naval force, having operated several vessels in its past and displaying a maritime tradition.
Well,
So in your face, Fester.
Thank you.
They are basically like the Navy, or they try to be.
In the Navy.
Pam Anderson once found a crack pipe in her Christmas tree.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know where you were going with that.
Wait.
You could have gone anywhere.
I am so glad you said Christmas tree because I was like, oh my God.
Have a holly jolly Christmas with a crack pipe in your Christmas tree.
How did this happen? One of her guests at her house left it there?
Well, there's a documentary out. Froggy, have you seen the new Netflix document? Well, it comes out today, so I guess you haven't seen it
No,
yet.
I haven't, but I'm excited.
It probably dropped at midnight, so you weren't up at midnight watching the new Pamela story?
No, I was watching old Three Stooges episodes.
Yeah, Netflix, this is... Were you really?
It was a Vote for Ham and Egger episode.
Oh, really? So, folks, this is just out today. Netflix has dropped Pamela, a love story, and she says she split from professional poker player Rick Solomon after finding a crack pipe in their family Christmas tree in 2007.
Oh, I forgot about Rick Solomon.
It does make a nice ornament.
And a crack pipe in a pear tree.
Was that on the 13th day?
You could put some holly berry in it.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And a crack pipe in a pear tree.
Do you know how many ornaments are made of blown glass? I mean, big deal.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone's like repurposed an actual Christmas ornament to use. I wonder if someone really hard up has taken a Christmas ornament and turned it into a crack pipe.
During the
Or
holidays.
taken a crack pipe and turned it into a Christmas ornament, and taken hypodermic needles and turned them into Christmas ornaments, and
You know-
any other drug paraphernalia.
I can't even keep track. How many men has she been married to, Pamela Anderson?
Oh my God! What, like 7? It feels like 7.
Tommy
8.
Lee, this Rick Solomon guy. I remember that was kind of a rocky relationship.
What is Rick Solomon?
She was married to a Kid Rock. Wasn't
That's
she?
right. That's right.
Right? John Peters.
Okay, so we're up to 4.
Wait, Scott Baio, was he in the mix? Or
No,
was that just a boyfriend?
No, I don't think
Scott
so.
Baio. Boyfriend. He was a boyfriend.
He was a longtime boyfriend.
Was he?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember one time he was doing an interview, and so he was being asked like how much fun it is to, sleep with her.
All right. 1, 2, 3. She's had 5 husbands.
All right. Who did I leave off the list? Anybody that we know?
Tommy Lee, Kid Rock, Rick Solomon, John Peters, and Dan Hayhurst from 2020 to 2022.
Yeah, I have no idea who the hell that is.
He doesn't have a Wikipedia.
Wow. I have some email. Let's go through the MJ Morning Show email bag. And Fester, the first email is addressed to you. Actually, it's addressed to me because it came to my email, but it's about you. And folks, remember, you can email me anything. My private email, I'm the only one that goes through it. MJ@MJMorningshow.com. That's MJ@MJMorningshow.com. And if you've got content, questions, just people send me great morons in the news links. Yeah, feel free to communicate. MJ@MJMorningshow.com. And this is a question pertaining to you, Fester.
Lay it on me.
Whatever happened to the old guy that Fester was taking care of? You all thought he was doing it to get in his will.
Oh, yeah. Mac.
Yeah, why don't you answer the question? Oh, yeah. Yeah, what happened to like 80-something-year-old Mac that you had befriended and you go to visit him in the old home and all that?
Yeah.
What's the story?
He's doing good. I talk to him every day.
And does he know you're all laid up with myasthenia gravis and you're broadcasting from home and you were hospitalized? He's probably in better shape than you. He's 86 years old.
He offered me his walker.
Oh, did he?
Which I almost accepted.
How old is he?
84.
84 years old.
Yeah.
And he's in pretty good shape?
Physically, I think he's a little frail. He falls down a little bit too much, but mentally, he's as sharp as a whip.
And does he listen to the show?
No. He
Right.
and I had an issue with that.
Whoa!
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean you had an issue with that?
The song?
When the radio show came back on Q105, he's like, I want to listen every day. And I was like, great. He goes, just go in my room, put the radio on the station, and leave it there. And whenever I wake up, I'll hear the show. I was like, perfect. So I turned the radio on Q105.
Yeah.
And then I went over to see him again like a week later.
Yep.
And he's like, I can't stand to hear Jack and Diane one more time. Shut that damn radio up. He goes, how many? He goes, it's a good song, but for the love of God, shut that stupid Jack and Diane up.
Listen, it's a power. It tests well, okay?
I know. I was like, but Mac, it's a good song. He goes,
Just a little story.
He goes, Jesus, if I hear that song one more, shut it off. So what I do now is, like, we post the videos on MJTV, and we have a lot of YouTube shorts, a lot of clips. So I'll send him clips of our show, and he'll watch them on his phone, and he keeps up with us.
And are you in his will?
Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me?
I mean, you're like the only one he knows now. You're getting everything.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Sorry, Mac.
Here we go for Mac in the nursing home.
Oh, damn it. Take it off. I can't stand this.
This is for you. This is a high-testing power record, man. Little Jack and Diane on Q105.
You thought it was coming in there.
No, I didn't. I was hitting a secondary post.
The music post.
All right, here we go. Here he starts now.
Little ditty about Jack and Diane.
Two American kids
growing up
in the heartland. All right, so he really doesn't want to hear that, huh? That's a great song, man.
Yeah, I mean, the first 500 times, it is a great song.
How does he feel about I Saw the Sign?
Or Hold On.
Yes.
What does sucking on a chili dog mean? Oh, my God.
Yeah, Roxanne, you want to add something to the conversation?
Yeah, I just said Hold On. The song.
Oh, Hold On by Wilson Phillips.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Who's on first?
Festa, what do you think? What do you think Mac is worth when he checks out and he leaves you the whole estate?
The old man's broke as a joke.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he's broke as a joke.
You're not getting. We thought it was like a couple $100,000.
You always think it's a couple $100,000. You think everything is a couple $100,000.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the MJ Morning Show shall continue in minutes here on Q105. Did you hear the Jeff Bezos girlfriend story?
No.
Yeah, there's a Jeff Bezos girlfriend story. Also, underwear.
I sent you this.
You did. We need to talk about underwear. Roxanne sent me her underwear story. So we'll get to that coming up in just a bit. We've got a great final chunk of the MJ Morning Show next here on Q105. Again, MJ Morning Show on Q105, and I was just looking at the thousands of views so far on the creepy doll hair situation from earlier today. If you have not seen, Andrew, did you post this? Did you put the link on videos mentioned on the MJ Morning Show? You get that up there. That ought to be just automatic. So we'll also put this thing up at mjmorningshow.com. And if you haven't seen the creepy doll hair video where the doll hair disintegrated in our hands like powder, it's the craziest thing. This is that creepy doll that Rachel from our digital department left us when she moved to Philadelphia. And we're going to do some funny videos with Shorty Shane and this doll, which is just a little bit shorter than Shorty Shane. And we were getting the doll ready this morning, taking it out of the box. It's probably from like the late 80s or the 90s. She thought it was the original Patty Playtime doll from like the 1950s and 60s. It wasn't. Those are worth a fortune. And once we told her, no, this is like a 1990s remake of the doll, she's like, screw it. So she left it with us because I wanted to just turn the doll into a spectacle and, make videos with Shorty Shane, for online content. So she leaves us the doll. We unpack it today because Shorty Shane was coming in to meet his new girlfriend, the Patty Playtime doll. And we're touching the head. I'm taking the hair net off in the packing box. And the flippin' hair is coming off in clumps, and it's turning into powder. It's like some kind of magical spell crap in like a Harry Potter movie.
Why didn't he take it? I thought he was taking it.
No, he's not taking the doll.
Okay.
No, we got the doll here. We're going to lend it out to him for him to shoot the crazy videos in the next couple of weeks. But, folks, you've got to see and we're breathing this powder in all morning.
It's dangerous.
I think you just heard Roxanne cough. Oh, you took your mask off finally.
Finally.
Yeah, because, at this point, the damage is done.
You've got 6 months.
The damage is done. Anyway, if you haven't seen the video yet, Festa, did you watch the video on my Instagram?
I watched it a couple of times, and it went from like strands to powder.
Oh, yeah.
I think it is fiberglass, Roxanne. I think you were right when you said that.
For real, Fester, are you just trying to upset me?
Festa's holding up Froggy's holding up the doll now on the Froggy camera shot.
Do you like the Patty, what is this?
What is what? That's like a smock. She's wearing a Playtime Patty smock.
She looks better without the smock.
Yeah, take the smock. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Yeah, she looks better with just the checkered dress on. Yeah, absolutely.
It's called gingham. The pattern is called gingham.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
We need to, take her to like a little slutty midget store or something.
We're not putting... Dude! Anyway, take a look at the video. It's posted on my Instagram. It's on Certified MJ Radio on Instagram. Certified MJ Radio, and you got to see what happens to this doll. You got to see, first of all, the creepy doll, and it's blinking its eyes at me, and the hair is falling out in clumps. It is the craziest thing you've seen, and we're breathing in this crap. It's probably carcinogenic. I probably need to get a hold of the mesothelioma lawyers from TV to get a pamphlet. And what are you doing? No, don't draw. Oh,
she needs eyebrows.
Froggy's drawing Uncle Leo Seinfeld eyebrows on.
Froggy's going to ruin it. Don't touch the doll,
Froggy, stop. You're ruining the doll.
A second.
Oh, dude. I stopped.
She's going to look better.
He just put crazy black eyebrows on the doll.
Microblading. He's microblading.
Don't get. Don't
it's a dry
get.
Erasure if you don't like
it'll come off.
Yeah, I'm just testing.
All right.
Testing.
Also, don't.
You want to try a mustache?
Don't get. No. Don't get the marker on the dress either. Now he's drawing a mustache. All right. Dude, he drew a Hitler mustache. Get that. This
is awful. Come on. This is awful.
Your shoe fell off.
Get the Hitler mustache off her.
All right, sorry.
All right.
Oh.
All right, now
she has a goatee.
Now we're getting a Raleigh.
Oh, no. Okay. Oh,
we're
boy.
getting a Raleigh Figures or a Salvador Dali mustache is now what's on the doll. The video's crazy. Go check out the video. It's on and you're looking for the brown powder on the floor. Click on that video on my Instagram, Certified MJ Radio, and also give me a follow. Give my Instagram a follow, Certified MJ Radio, and it's also on our website right now, mjmorningshow.com. Click on videos mentioned on the show.
And also, you want to give Roxanne Wilder a follow, just like it sounds, Roxanne Wilder. And then, Froggy, what's yours again? I forgot.
Oh, yeah, I got a lot. I got like 100 new ones yesterday.
That's good.
So, Froggy MJ Show. Give me a follow. I'll follow you back.
Fantastic.
Take a picture of her.
I mentioned Jeff Bezos' girlfriend. Her name is Lauren Sanchez.
Yes.
And you see them all over the place. So Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez, and of course, that was Jeff Bezos' a woman who he left his wife for. What's her name? Mackenzie? She walked away with like, what, $40-something billion?
Yeah.
And she's given away a ton. I got to give a lot of credit to that Mackenzie, former Bezos, whatever her real name is now. But Lauren Sanchez, the girlfriend of Jeff Bezos, she got rejected for a flight attendant job at guess which airline? Guess which airline said, what?
Spirit?
No. Let me give you a hint. You're now free to move about the country.
Southwest.
That's correct. Wow. Do you know why Lauren Sanchez, Jeff Bezos' girlfriend, was rejected from Southwest?
Because she was like, I'm going to be married to a billionaire soon.
Nope, that is incorrect. No. She was 18 years old, did not get the position. She failed the mandatory weigh-in. She weighed 121, and she couldn't weigh any more than 115.
What?
Is that ridiculous?
Dude, I took my kids to Adventure Island.
Yeah.
And they have a scale. And, like, the kid in front of me was really big. And I felt bad because they go, get on the scale. And he was like, and they're like, sorry, you're too big. Like, in front of everybody in line.
Wait a second. Why were they weighing you at Adventure Island?
It was
For what ride?
It was like a double. So it was a double raft ride. So they had to have your weight. So that
the balance?
Yeah, the balance.
So you didn't fly off like like Class Action Park?
And I was like, oh, they embarrassed the kid in front of everybody because he's too
man,
big.
That's
I
terrible.
felt so bad.
But I saw this last night. I don't know where the story came from, but Lauren Sanchez, Jeff Bezos' current girlfriend, said that she wanted to be a Southwest flight attendant back in 1989, and she weighed too much at 121. Are you kidding me?
That must not apply these days because I fly Southwest a lot, and they're not all like, under 121 pounds.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Listen, I've been on Southwest, and listen, you got all shapes and sizes. You got skinny Southwest flight attendants, then you've got chunk, So
I got bad news. This isn't coming off,
dude.
It's not coming off.
You know what we'll have to do?
Jackie, come here.
Jackie, we need your artistic help.
Do me a favor. Try and get the Froggy put marker on the dolls.
It's dry eraser marker, but it's not coming off. It must be some sort of voodoo.
You've just ruined the doll.
Can you clean it?
Use some kind of like acetone or nail
Jack,
polish
you can clean
remover.
it. Take her and clean her.
All right, Jackie, try to clean the dry erase marker off the doll face, please.
Maybe.
But take her to the sales department and see if there's any nail polish remover. Someone must have it, or find Max the engineer and see if there's like some Varsol.
Take her.
Or acetone or something. Froggy just ruined the.
I thought it was good. Dry erase.
Dude, if you ruined this doll, Froggy, I'm going to be so aggravated with you.
She looks like Salvador Dali.
All right,
Salvador Dali.
Yeah. All right, Roxanne. All right, thank you, Jackie. All right.
Man, what a
Roxanne,
mess.
why do you want to talk about Ron Jeremy?
Yeah.
Are you fixated with Ron Jeremy?
No. What was the exact phrase I said to you? You might find I find this story creepy, but also interesting.
Ron Jeremy, when was he a porn star? Like 70s, 80s?
70s and 80s.
Oh, no.
70s and 80s, he was his heyday. Yeah.
And then he was accused of all kinds of like Me Too violations and unwanted sexual advancement. And so what's in this story that you're fascinated with and fixated with?
It's just one of those ending to someone's life that is just ironic and scary sounding and just bad all around. But
is this the story? Okay, I've got it. This is the story you handed me. Porn star Ron Jeremy was already showing signs of dementia years before he was declared incompetent to stand trial on sex abuse charges. His pal Heidi Fleiss. Oh my God, that Heidi Fleiss, it was friends with Ron Jeremy.
They were buddies.
Okay, Ron Jeremy was a Hollywood insider. I mean, he was a big star in L.A. I mean, I've heard stories about him in the biggest comics. I have a great...
Listen to this. This is crazy. Ron Jeremy, who's in a psychiatric hospital, he's being held there because he's got dementia. He doesn't know what. Apparently, there's a report that he believes that he's shooting sex scenes with naughty nurses in the psychiatric ward.
Yeah.
That's like sick and funny at the same time.
Oh, my God. That's bizarre.
So he's ill.
Deal.
All right, Roxanne. So
okay.
Thanks for bringing me the Ron Jeremy story.
Yeah, it's because his dementia is so advanced, so he's just confused, and he's
scared and confused.
Yeah, he is. And
Jeremy.
They have said that he's unfit to stand trial on all those sex abuse and bad
he's
charges.
unfit. Yeah, that was declared some time ago that he is out of it. The guy, he is mentally incompetent to stand trial.
It just makes me wonder: does he hear the music in his head all the time?
Oh yeah, that right there.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Whatever. He's a scumbag.
And then finally, you brought me the underwear story.
I did.
And this is about what's healthier.
Yes. It's a big debate.
Either wearing underwear or going commando. And what do the experts say?
I think they said.
Well, did you read? Hold on. Did you read the story?
But I read it late at night. Of course, I read the story, but they made cases for both options.
Hang
but
on.
I think I think it's healthy to not wear it.
I've got the story. At first glance, you might think wearing underwear is healthy because nearly everyone does it, or at least they say they do. However, there is no one-size-fits-all answer to the question whether wearing underwear is healthier than going commando. Pros and cons. Here's what the experts have to say. For starters, wearing underwear does serve as an important purpose. Underwear provides a protective layer between the skin
stop reading
and the
there.
outside environment.
That's good. So protect your clothing, wear underwear. In case you're laughing really hard, you pee your pants.
Let's do an underwear check quickly. I am wearing underwear this morning. Roxanne?
Underwear on.
Okay, Froggy?
I'm wearing my sushi underwear.
Oh, really? With boxers with like sushi all over it? Oh my God.
Isn't that hot?
That's creepy, actually. So it's a mixed bag. There are cases for both. But it seems that it's good to have a barrier, you know?
Yeah.
Whatever.
That makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Festo, I don't even want to know what you're doing at home now with your...
Yes, I haven't worn underwear in 3 weeks.
I bet.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to know.
I've only worn pants twice.
We are done. We're going to call it a day. It's been a very interesting. Listen, I've been personally very entertained today with today's MJ Morning Show on a Tuesday, the last day of January 2023. And tomorrow's Feb 1. You realize that? That's crazy. Anything else before we get out of here, before these bongos run out?
That's it.
We'll see you back here tomorrow on the MJ Morning Show. And the website is loaded, mjmorningshow.com. That's mjmorningshow.com. And let's be careful out there.
Good morning. Hear the latest MJ Morning